right, you guys, welcome back to Run Pat Goes Planewalking, episode 37.
That one was loud.
Oh, that was a
Trying
wet
to keep
one.
them crisp for you.
That was a wet one, man.
It was just plucked right off the can tree. All right, last time.
You know our viewers think we're getting plastered every one of these.
Think they know, baby. No, our official sponsor is Topo Chico. We are drinking Topo Chicos, mostly non-alcoholic. Last time we began running through the streets of Waterdeep away from the Hextons, which were pursuing us, searching for Doolum. We had just came from Surcat. Fleeing them, we decided to hide at the Quicksilver Liberty Bar, as the bar is in fact another dimension that you have to get drunk to enter, and so we figured they couldn't use any tracking spells on us, nor could they get drunk to follow us. Pretty quickly we got sick of sitting around, so Malagus and Orpheus went to try to spy on the Hextons and maybe figure out what they knew or what they were tracking. We followed them to the tailor that we then found out they had interrogated, and then they were on their way to the Flaming Boar, which is the inn that we were staying at. We found the two Hextons had split up. We caught up to one in the street, watched it speak to a guard. Knowing they were on the way to the Flaming Boar Hotel, Malagus and I decided to try to run there to get Monty and Tick before it arrived at the hotel, just in case either of them would try to lie and defend us and end up getting in trouble with the Hextons. At one point, Malagus split off to investigate a note left behind by the Hexton, and Oro pressed on to get Monty and Tick. He was trying to sneak out Monty, Tick, Eddie, and Oliver when he decided it was just best to walk out the front door, pretend nothing was wrong, hoping the Hexton would recognize him. They ended up coming face to face with the Hexton, where it was talking to the, desk lady at the hotel. And the desk lady was very bravely covering for Orpheus, not pointing him out and telling the Hexton she didn't know anything about Oro or Doolum and Doolum's group. So Oro got the others outside and then went back to try to help the lady behind the counter, worried she might get hurt trying to defend them. Oro and the Hexton ended up talking for quite a while, going over Doolum's list of crimes, which were mostly not crimes, but just sort of predictions that Doolum might disrupt Mechanicus, or that Doolum's deviations might change everything there. Oro delayed the conversation as long as possible, hoping his party would catch up. However, ultimately the Hexton cast Gias. Okay, it's not
gay ass. It's gay ass.
How do you actually pronounce gay ass? Geos?
Chaos.
Ass.
Gayos. The Hexton cast Chaos on Oro, which basically gave Oro a contract about how he had to spy on Doolum and report findings, etc. Oro met up with the party as they were fleeing the drunk bar, and Hyra was able to remove Curse to get rid of Gayas. Doolum and I both received a sending that the people would no longer have mercy on us and were coming for our asses. After a lot of negotiation and debate, Deimos came up with a plan for us to teleport back to Surcad using our little teleporty box, and begged Lady of Pain to open a portal to the west where we could ditch the tracker that we have from the Nonaton we killed, thinking that the Hextons will follow the tracker and get stuck in the weft, which, as a dedicated fan will remember, the weft has a dilated time, so basically any hour there is like a day of normal time. The Lady of Pain luckily agreed to help us, but we are now on credit, so we have to each of us had to promise to serve her at a later date when Surcad is in need. After ditching this tracker, after a long, harrowing day of getting drunk and then being not drunk and then being drunk and then being not drunk, we went back to Samir's place. Deimos and Samir had a heart-to-heart about Deimos having signed the contract from Flixie. I don't remember how Samir found out about that. Deimos was trying to keep it secret, but I guess Samir found out anyways. I don't know. I don't know, I might have told him. We learned then that Deimos' deal he made with Flixie was to get back his dreams in exchange for, of course, serving Flixie for 100 years in the afterlife at Flixie's restaurant. This provoked a larger group discussion where we all talked about our deals. Hyers was to know the location of a temple of Aethera on the material plane that would reveal something new about his religion. Jaya's was a book on how to be a good soldier. Samir's was a path to get a body that's not made out of clay. Dulam's was a map to everyone else who had a piece of its soul. And Malagus's deal was to know the location of someone in Lettermore who could confirm whether or not he is the original Malagus, or if he is just another random soul put in Malagus's body. And that about brings us up to date.
Thank you for that recap. Well done there, Maisie, as always. You know, actually, I just was reminded that there's something that the fans asked me to recap in this episode. Just clarify some things. I wanted to clarify to you guys that the Hextons that were following you guys, I didn't make this clear enough to you, but they were not following you via magic.
Oh, that's what it was.
They were following you sort of like an old-fashioned way, like detectives, like truly just following footsteps. They had no actual way to track you guys besides like a 1,000-foot perimeter of, locate object, but otherwise they had no other way to get to you guys. There was a point where I think you guys teleported out of the city and were like, okay, they're coming any second, they're gonna come fight us. And I was like, shit, I didn't make something clear, because there's no way that could happen. So I want to clarify that with you guys.
Watson.
Exactly, they're just investigating the town. This is a slow burn background task that I'm trying to scare you guys with.
Noise.
They're around now. It's scary. Be scared, but it's not they're not following you guys as intrepidly as you thought. Regardless, you came up with a great solution.
Our characters reflecting paranoia.
All right, so having reviewed my notes from last time, just to inform you guys of the situations, just again, congratulations to everyone for the sort of, I would say, creative way you got the Hextons off your trail. I like the method you did it.
Yeah, Deimos, excellent work on that.
Yeah, that was
Thank
creative
you.
parts usage, if I do say so myself. Okay, where we left off. It's nighttime in Samir's shop. You all had set out some sleeping bags in the common area on the shop floor, with your own bedroom in the back room, Deimos, available to you for resting. Samir as well tends to his back room after having created us a group of pastries for the group to dine on and snack on to celebrate their victory for the day, at least putting off the Hextons for another day. You all rest safe and secure, knowing that Dulam has an alarm spell around the entrance, and you all have a long rest. As you rest, Deimos, I need you. Now, Deimos, would you sleep in your room in this specific shop front in the back, or would you have nested down in a sleeping bag with the rest of your compatriots on the shop floor?
God, I guess, if Deimos got the chance, to have his own room just for a night, might as well.
All right, awesome. And is there anyone else in the party who would have squelched under that bed without permission?
Yeah. So Hire's gonna ask Deimos, hey, it's like totally cool. If not, but we're being hunted, and I feel really unsafe. And I'd feel a lot more safe if you let me under your bed. But if not, that's totally fine. You can have your own room. Haha.
You see Deimos look to his bed and then look back to Hire. Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine, I guess, for safety.
Yeah,
I guess
for safety. Thank you so much, and that way I don't have to hear Malagus snore or whatever.
Oh yes. So, but you'll just be quiet tonight. Oh, no coins this time.
No coins.
Okay.
Maybe faint scribbles of parchment on paper, but that's a hard maybe. I'm feeling pretty tired.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna turn in then.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Hire.
All right, so then Hire, I guess, do you just squeeze under people's beds? You are a pretty big thing.
Literally a small creature.
It's like a 12-year-old child just crawling.
Yeah, Mason, here in the DMG, it actually says small creatures fit under beds. I'm just looking at it right now.
You're looking at something, are you?
Yeah,
I mean,
vouch.
there's a fit under the bed chart, and it says normal, gotta squeeze. Small, goes right in there. Tiny? You could get lost down there.
I don't know if you're joking or not, but I fully support this.
Why would I joke about something so serious?
Gotta have the breeding chart and the what size creatures fit under bed chart.
So, having Hire crammed under your bed, Demos resting in your own bed, you fall asleep rather quickly, enjoying the niceties of having your own bed. It's been a while since you've slept in a bed, considering the fact that you guys all cram into the same in-room like animals. And you have a dream.
Whoa.
The dream begins hazily. There seems to be no beginning to this dream. It just fades in and out. You don't see anything at first, nothing besides a color. Red. A bright, burning red. A solid red. It's not light, it's not fire, it's just the color. Too much of it, too exact. The hue of blood in candlelight, illuminated bright. You look around, you're suspended in a vast space of red. You look down, there's no floor beneath you, only that endless red. And you feel strange. Emotions wash over you like tides. Carnal emotions, fear, hunger, lust, sins, things you can tell don't feel right, and they wash over you quickly, and you look around. From above you, you start to see 7 equal-sized black pillars stab downward, descending, cutting through the red around you. You notice now there's smoke in the air. It hides the black pillars, slightly obscuring them from you, but you notice they're drawing around you, descending toward you. You feel fear. They get closer to you, and you feel as though something bad is about to happen. You fear these obelisks, something about them hurt you, but as they descend, nothing happens. They pass down beside you, and as you watch them go, you start to hear something, a low, rumbling, whining sound. It echoes throughout the smoke-filled air, and you feel it vibrate your body. You look down, and your body all of a sudden feels wrong. The obelisks descend beneath you, and all of a sudden you feel like, no, they weren't moving at all. You were moving up slowly. You look down, something's wrong with your body. Your hands hurt, you see them. 7 fingers on each hand, more growing out. You feel some pain in your mouth. You reach up to touch your face. You feel 7 jagged, interspersed teeth. And then suddenly you begin to fall. You fall down, past the obelisk quickly, past the smoke. It gets darker red and darker, drawing from a bright fire truck red into a deep crimson. You see things stretching out toward you. Doors, 7 doors. As you pass them, then 7 stones, 7 hands reaching out toward you, 7 stars blinking out one by one above you. And then you awake. Screaming. It comes out unnaturally. You're soaked in sweat. Your eyes feel like they're burning. You reach up to your mouth instinctually, and your teeth are in pain as if you just bit your tongue. And you feel something in the back of your throat. It comes out like a word, and you feel something. A word on your tongue, not quite spoken, a name. You heard it just a second ago, but you can't remember. The feeling in the back of your throat wiggles its way down your esophagus, and you feel it crawl down, and the sensation disappears, and all you're left with is a beating heart. Boop, 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 boop. How are you awake to this? You hear Demos cry out.
Do I hear him say a word?
You hear just sort of a rumbling sound come from Demos's mouth, a sort of sounds like a language or something twisted up in his mouth. It doesn't sound right, it doesn't sound human, and it disappears.
I think Hire is definitely alarmed by that, but given he's already intruding, I think is gonna not do anything in this moment.
I think I think with that, Demos is definitely gonna get up and like go to like the washroom or something and like try to wash this whatever it was off his face.
All right, you stand up, and the feeling of pain in your teeth and hands subsides quickly. It just feels like a bad dream, a night terror. And you make your way to the washroom and wash your hands, throw some cold water in your face, and things sort of go back to normal. You look at your reflection, and you look the same.
Strange. All right, Demos is gonna head back to his room then, real quick. Probably check to see if he woke Hire up or not, real quick.
Yeah, if you're going to the washroom, you're fresh meat. Hires a person.
Oh,
to get
fuck.
Fresh meat.
that's interaction farming, right there. Hey, are you okay? That dream didn't sound particularly pleasant.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't mean to wake you, Hire.
No, it's okay.
I just had first dream in a long time, and I don't know. It's never quite felt this sinister before. I don't know. Can you keep a secret, Hire?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know. I've been having dreams of this. I don't even know how to describe it. This place. It's very reminiscent of that room that Zavrix had. And it
Okay.
was all red, and there were 7 pillars and 7 doors, and I felt so strange, and I don't know, Hire. I don't feel good about this.
God, I really thought we cured you of that curse from that place, but seems like some of it may still be with you. But I know we can fight against this, just like we fought against Savrix. And that sucks, dude. But was it worth it trading to see these dreams? Does this information help at all?
I feel like it confirms my suspicions. I actually had a dream, which I would assume was something quite similar a couple nights ago. I woke up with this 7-pointed star sort of burned into my retinas, and I don't know. I guess I just wished or hoped that it would go away. It was a one-off thing, but I guess not.
Well, look, I know whatever there is, there are certainly answers for it. I feel like there are people that could help on this sort of thing, like religious experts, and maybe people that know about the specific god that Zavrix was dealing with. Either way, we can make this better, and we'll both be keeping an eye out for it.
Well, thank you for saying that, Hire. Thank you.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I feel like too much of the time you're putting yourself out there. I mean, you did, between assisting in that ritual and going through all that pain in Mithra's temples, to doing Zavrix's ceremony, to, signing away that contract. You give away a lot. I hope you can let other people do some of that for you, because so far you've sacrificed a lot more for this group than most.
Well, thank you for saying that, Hire. I guess sometimes it just, in the moment, it doesn't feel like I'm giving away too much. But I don't know, this time, maybe it was a mistake to do that ritual for Zavrix. I don't know. But I almost want to go back to that room and see if I feel any different,
We can certainly do that, with or without the rest of the group.
Yeah.
And yeah, just maybe in the future, even if you feel like you don't mind giving up a lot of the group, maybe just in case, you be a little cautious, for my sake at least, if not yours.
Sure, Hire. I could do that.
Make Malagus throw in a leg or something.
It would be nice if if Malagus put himself out there a little bit more for the group.
Well, I'm
But-
short a finger, so for all I care, I think it's his turn.
Oh god.
Anyways, thank you for telling me about this. I feel like this is, bad, but it's something that we'll handle.
Yeah. I think with you guys, I can feel at least confident about, I don't know, finding out whatever is happening. All right, Hire. I didn't mean to keep you up this late. We can go back to bed. It's
No, don't worry about it. Night though.
good night, Hire. And Demos is gonna slide Hire like one copper piece.
Oh yeah. It's going in the pile.
That was very sensitive, you guys.
I'm glad.
So, you all wake up the next morning, rejuvenated, having slept, a bit fearful, but nevertheless fully. And you guys all wake up to the smell of coffee the next morning. Hey, I put a pot on if you guys want anything. Just thought we should have some, after all the shit we've been through.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, sure. You're clinging at night, you know that?
What the fuck?
Oh.
That is so completely untrue. I don't even. Are you trying to embarrass me? Why?
I'm trying to embarrass you.
Oh, I kick him in I go for the shin and then I sort of stop and it's like a light kick to the foot.
Don't fucking kick me. What the hell?
That was barely a kick.
Don't kick me. Guys, Orpheus wanted to cuddle last night. And that's just wrong.
Aren't you guys like siblings?
Nah, I kind of get it.
Brothers,
The fuck
what?
do you mean you get it?
I look at Monty.
Incest!
Any visual reaction? Oh fuck, he's not here. We're
Yeah.
brothers. I didn't touch him except for kicks when he intruded on my sleeping roll.
Your sleeping roll.
First
Don't make me
lover second, huh?
fucking laugh.
Or is it lovers first, brothers second?
No, you had a hard day probably. When you were scared of dying, you just wanted some safety, some warmth.
I don't want Malagus' safety or warmth because they both smell like grease and feel like grease.
Apparently, you do.
Zinger.
Dylan, you're awake all night, right?
Yes.
Can you confirm that none of this happened?
You seeking Malagus's warmth?
Yes.
That is a good.
I just wish those words didn't have to exist, but please deny their legitimacy.
No comment. You hear that? No comment from the robot.
This is so weird, you guys. Malagus, I'm sick of you spreading incest rumors about us.
Nobody said that. Well,
Yeah, no
you
one
make
said
it weird.
incest. What's wrong with you?
You make
freak?
it weird, man.
God. Okay, what's our plan for today? Are we going back to Waterdeep?
I suppose so. I mean, we bid those Hextons goodbye, fuckers. So I suppose all we have left to do is go back to Waterdeep and clean up all the shit we got to do.
What's first?
Let's make a to-do list. Ends to tie up in Waterdeep. We need to go to the wizard who sits between minutes.
Yes, but first we have to get unbanned from the Blackstaff Tower.
Well-
Reximir sent me instructions on how to talk to him.
Oh.
I actually haven't popped those open yet. Mason, could I pull the letter out of my pocket and break the seal on it?
You crack open the black envelope and reveal a fine piece of black parchment written on it with what looks like fine white ink. It reads, "Dearest Sir Orpheus of Valhalla, you have come far from the wars of ghosts and further still from the man you once were. I write to you now not as an enemy, but perhaps a friend. There is a wizard in the Blackstaff Tower who exists in contradiction. Colloquially called the wizard that lives between the minutes. He walks narrow margins of time that most pass over without thinking. He is not easily found, nor summoned, nor remembered. It is lucky for you, then, that while his official residence is the Blackstaff Tower, one might access this wizard from anywhere in the city. You will not find him by searching normally. You must instead, and this next part is underlined, be late. Deliberately, specifically choose an appointment. Be sincere in your intention to arrive, but allow yourself to miss it. Arrive late. Run there. You'll walk past alleys, through streets, and you'll find a door that appears that wasn't there a minute ago. Pass through it, and there you shall find your wizard. Once you do so,
late?
come find me.
Oh wait, there's more.
There's a subsection at the end. Once you do so, come find me. We have much to discuss. Yours in silence and necessity, Rex Ymir.
Mm.
So they started off really friendly, but they ended it yours in silence and necessity?
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't know. Okay, here's the problem. To find this wizard, we have to be late, but that means we have to have an appointment first, then to choose not to get there on time, which feels really rude. I guess it's worth it, though, but oh god, it doesn't feel right.
Someone we could be late to
But-
visit.
Wouldn't it be rude to not follow Rex and your instructions?
Yeah, it would, and obviously it's important. We're going to do it. I'm just saying, like, feels bad, you know?
I can make us purposefully late if that makes you feel better.
Wait, but we have to genuinely want to show up on time, though. I thought.
I think it said you have to make an appointment you genuinely want to go to, and then as you're on your way there, you have to choose to be late.
Oh.
Does it
That
say
seems
how-
real fucking confusing.
I think it's basically like you can't make an appointment you'd never actually go to, you know?
Well, is there anyone who we make appointments with? I mean, I guess you could call Topher and just miss it.
Oh, but then Topher he'd be sitting there waiting for us to get there, and we never would.
I
No.
suppose that's part of the point, eh?
I don't think we can risk that. What if we scheduled like a doctor's appointment for like Monty or something and then showed up late?
It has to be something you genuinely want to go to, though. So, like, is that something we would genuinely do usually?
I mean I would, I guess, but just throwing ideas out.
No, it's a good idea.
I think as long as it's higher, making the appointment it should be fine.
Okay. I'm just sort of scared it won't work in general if we're making the appointment with the idea of skipping it. I feel like maybe it just means the next we have to just keep going about our lives, and at some point I'll be like, oh, we're on the way to an appointment. Let's not be there.
Well, wouldn't it be best to plan it? I mean, if we're gonna miss an appointment anyway, it might as well be one that we set ourselves. Like, what happens if, like, you know, the Lady of Pain's like, hey, shitheads, come fucking find me, you dicks, and we decide to be late to that? That'd be no good.
Well, let's not
Yeah,
do that.
that's true. Yeah, definitely not her.
We're
Okay,
already her
okay.
bitches. I think
Yeah.
I think that's one of many goals we have right now, and maybe as we schedule an appointment, we can do this.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
What else do we have? We have researching Vinny's death, right?
Yeah, further investigations into Vinny's death in the Symphony of Neth. We had that lead about you guys saw that one woman's face in the memory.
This woman that you're talking about, is that somebody that we could maybe find through the captain or somebody in the city guard? I don't know if we could just find a random woman in this whole city.
I don't know if even they would be able to find her. It's just, I think she's our best lead at the moment. Other things we need to do. I'd like to talk to Eddie and Oliver about their fathers at some point. I don't know. Maybe we don't have time to do that. I know we're on a strict schedule.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
And might be crazy. Maybe I've just learned not to trust the world. But are you sure their fathers are actually in jail? They didn't just say that to get pity from you when we caught them stealing?
Oh my god, you think they lied to me?
I'm just saying
Don't put ideas in his head.
I'm just saying it's possible. They tried to steal from us.
Shit. Okay, well, all the more reason to talk to
Yeah,
them
but what
further
if they're
about
just
the issue.
struggling? What if all they ever known is stealing to get back?
Well, then I think that's still something we can help with. It's just a different issue entirely, if that's how it is. I guess. I don't know, maybe not.
Either way, I think I want to speak to them further about this, you know?
Yeah.
And I would appreciate some help with that as well. And then lastly, at some point, some of you are interested in potentially finding Abel's crew and tailing them that the Berg's not coming back anytime soon.
I just feel like that guy probably wouldn't want a lot of people to come with him. Just, a real busybody. I could go do that with him.
I sort of want to stick together a little bit right now, particularly after what happened to me yesterday when I tried to go off on my own and it all went to shit.
Yes, I think we should stick together.
Split the party. Split the party.
Just sounds like some people here want to split the party.
For now, let's try not to. Let's give it, we've never done things this way, but let's try not splitting the party.
What?
Are you
it's
sure
a
we know
bold
how to
new
do
technique. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we should stick
you know-
together.
I would put money we'll end up splitting up anyways at some point today, but let's go into it with the mindset that we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Where do we start?
Well, we need an appointment. So,
Topher?
Topher, yeah.
Oh, and I also need to visit my religious peeps with Monty at some point.
Oh, that could be the appointment we miss.
That's a great appointment.
Well, so
That-
here's my question, right? Do we all have to be late to the appointment, or would some way to buffer it be like, Hire gets there on time, but I'm running late and I see a door?
Well, let me read that thing, though. Go ahead and pass that over. Yeah.
And I guess-
I want to look at it. Is there any explosive runes on this one?
You look, there's no explosive runes on this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pass it over to Malagus.
And I hate to say it, but we don't all need to go to, the meeting with the Etherians, so that could be a time to accomplish.
Yeah, I
two
mean,
things at
I don't
once.
get me wrong, I'd love to meet your people higher, but as far as things I'm not needed for, And Deimos could split off with me, because Deimos, didn't you also need to speak to the wizard between the minutes?
And we're already splitting
Yes.
off. Just that easy.
Makes sense.
Literally wasn't even me this time.
I think I end up suggesting it a lot. I don't intend to, it just happens.
That one was all me.
Well, let's see. On this note here, it says you have to be late to an appointment, go running through the city, and I guess a door appears somewhere in the city. See, this is tough, though, because how the fuck do we know what door appears in the city? We don't know the fucking city. There's like 100 doors down every fucking street. Is it
Maybe
gonna look
it'll be a
special?
noticeable door, yeah, like it's really gaudy, or
Well,
like,
okay, but here's my other thought.
portable?
People probably run late all the fucking time in this city, right? This seems like the kind of city that people are fucking around
oh,
with
so
all
it
the
can't
goddamn
be
time.
super noticeable.
If it's too noticeable, people would figure it out all the damn time. What if it's just like a normal ass door? So here's my guess. I think we should have one person, aka Malagus, on watch. I watch a long stretch of road, memorize all the doors, then you guys go be late to an appointment, go running past that street, then I'll watch to see if any new doors appear and I'll shout at you.
I don't think the door would appear to you if you weren't the one who was late.
Okay, well then you point out the door that I can't. Shit. Malagus
Yeah.
puts a hand on his shin.
I think we just have to count on the fact that we'll probably notice it. I think Reximir would have given instructions on how to spot it if it weren't, spottable.
I will say, you're sort of trusting that this Rex Ymir is like really just hand feeding you here, and from what you explained of them and their time in Valhalla, I don't think they're the type to just give you all the answers, is all.
Well, maybe we can help him too.
But they said that they were writing to me as a friend.
Listen, I just tell
So-
it like I see it.
I think they would help me as much as they can. I mean, this is for a mutual goal of ours, They're the one who sent me on this mission in the first place. I don't see why they'd set me up for failure. Unless that's something people do here, but...
I mean, people are sick pieces of shit bastards, but I feel like, it's just something to be wary of.
I feel like you used to be so optimistic, Hire. You used to see the beauty in the world. Something changed in you.
Music is still really cool, and like food.
Okay. Just like not so much other people.
I like you guys.
Like you too, buddy. I had to still be on your good side. Okay, so people are bad. Reximir might be setting me up for failure.
Mhm.
So what, do we want to make an appointment with the Etherians and then see how that shakes out?
Yeah, but it does require, I should talk to Monty first, but I'm sure he'll be up to it.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Samir sort of
Oh,
pokes
yeah?
up. Well, this door, its appearance to you is sort of implied that you have to be running late to something, right?
Yeah.
That to me sort of sounds like a ward, you know, like a condition that you have to meet.
Award? Alright. Where are you going with this, Samir?
Well, I'm just saying that sounds like magic. What if we have Demos part of the running late party, and Demos just casts detect magic, and whatever door glows on the side of the street is our one?
Fuck, that's genius.
Thank you. Demos, are you up for it?
Unfortunately, I don't know detect magic.
Demos.
There's just so many spells, and
Demos, you knew that spell. I know you did. I think I taught it to you.
it's just so hard to choose sometimes. I feel like
He was going for spells that could kill people.
whoa,
Demos, is that true?
Hey.
some
Guys, I have detect magic. It's fine.
Oh, perfect. Higher has detect magic, Demos.
perfect.
It's part of my subclass.
Huh?
For to be subclass, Demos. Okay, so then you guys sort of put on all your gear for the day, get on all your armor and rations and packs and everything. And you guys want to head back to Waterdeep?
I think so, yeah.
Then it shall be done. You guys make your way out of Samir's shop, bidding it goodbye. You make your way between and among the towers. On your walk, coincidentally enough, is Jackknife's tower, and you spot her looking like grabbing some large boxes of supplies and walking them up to the bar. She gives you guys a wave and shouts as you go by, "Hey, good luck in your adventure today. Thanks again for all your help. I really owe you guys a lot, more than you could ever know. You're friends of the bar. You're friends of me."
Aw.
Course, Jackknife.
We're gonna
Told
miss
you
you.
that.
Of course, come back anytime, all right? You guys are great.
Will do. You're our go-to stop in Surcad after Samir's house.
After Samir's house?
Well, it's just that he has a workshop, you know. But your bar's super nice. Definitely favorite place to get drunk.
Yeah, all right. Jackknife laughs and gives you guys a wave. And you guys make your way back. Finding a nice spot to hold out the box, or rather, if you guys want to save the charge, you can merely take your way through Zavrix's portal in his room. I suppose that would be the faster way. Then you guys sort of double back, heading back up one of the further towers, and find your way back in front of Zavrix's shop. All the signage has been removed, and it's still pretty much a husk of a building. The front doors have been sort of knocked clean off, and all that's really left of the place is a sort of slow, trudge-marked path that looks to lead to the back room. The 3 doors stand there ominously, and you guys try the one on the far right, which opens into the broom closet, leading you back into the academic ward of Waterdeep.
Dang.
The air is always different as you enter the academic ward. Not only does it smell more of pulpy paper and ink, but also the smell of the sea hits you all strongly as you re-enter a port town. It's a bit humid here as well. There seems to be an early summertime air of Waterdeep, getting a summer a bit early. You guys all arrive back and slowly exit out onto the main street. What would you like to do?
So for it to be an appointment, right, one of you has to send ahead of time and be like, we're on the way.
Yeah, like maybe give like an exact time that you're going to be there for.
Mm-hmm. Be there in 15 minutes.
Well, we shouldn't
I
go
guess
talk
that is
to
an
Abel
appointment.
first.
Oh, that's a good point. We need to get Monty and Tick.
Oh no, are they still at the bar?
Oh god, Jesus, I hope not.
Yeah. I'm sure Abel's taken better care of him than that. Even though some people were weirdly poignant about them going to the bar.
It was the safest place.
Oro tries to remember who wanted them to go to the bar. Was it me? I feel like I wanted that, but I don't know if I would have been poignant about it.
No, it was Deimos and his sending to Abel, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so you guys make your way back to the bar. It's a bit of a walk, but eventually you find your way in front of the Quicksilver Liberty Bar. It is, once again, sort of an early morning, so you notice that only the bartender seems to be inside, the older woman, and no one else inhabits the spot. She recognizes you all and goes, "Oh, good evening. Good to see you. Or is it morning already? I thought you guys were just here, looking for another drink."
Oh.
We just
no.
came to inquire to see if our friends were how do you say inside the bar, if that makes any sense. There's a human, a small kobold, bird
Kobold.
girl,
A girl that's a bird.
a kenku, I believe.
She's like a crow, and she has kind of an attitude.
Though she went in public like that.
I don't know. The first time I met her, before we even knew each other, she was pretty rude.
She had just been through war!
Uh,
We're still in the war.
Didn't was it Orpheus who killed the person who was protecting her right when they met? I don't know.
I was a soldier.
I mean, Orpheus has to get his ones.
Yeah, Hire gets it.
But yeah, no, she had been through a lot. We all
Yes,
have.
it's true.
Well, I think the person you might be looking for could be on the other side. I'm not sure, though. Not a lot of people have come and gone since the morning, the old woman says.
Well, they might have already been there a while, I guess.
Well, shots on the house if you like it. She pulls out a couple of the phoenix shots of the gold and red liquid, and you sort of look at it, and for some of you who have been there, a majority of yesterday, your stomachs sort of roll over imagining drinking so early in the morning again.
Not it.
Oh God. Okay, I was gone the longest. I can take the shot. Oh, this is a really heroic thing I'm doing. I'll down it.
Yeah.
You down the shot. Malagus follows suit. Oh my god. And you see the world sort of melt around you, and you slowly enter the velvety, cushy bar. The second time in the morning now, so you get to see less of the cool gangster side of the bar and more of the early morning rush side of the bar. Or rather, the early morning, those who got leftover. There aren't a lot of people here. Yeah, there's pretty much no one. You notice there's one man who sits in the corner drinking what looks like a fine glass of brandy. He wears a fine suit and has ashy gray skin. Additionally, there's also a large man with broad shoulders slumped over in a table. You recognize him, actually. He was here the last time you were here. He looks like he's in the same position.
Gotta send this guy home.
Additionally, in the corner, you notice a trio, a group of 3 individuals. One of them you recognize standing, Abel, with a woozy look on his face and what looks like a large pint of beer in his hands. He's cupping it with both hands, sort of nursing it as well as he can, and he does not look well. He looks like he stayed up all night. Behind him, 2 individuals you recognize as, looks like Monty and Tick, are laid out in the booth. They both seem to be asleep.
Okay, time to go. So sorry. You guys stayed here and got drunk this long. You look ill. You look not well. Let's go. I like that Tick's first time drinking, she was instructed by her guardian to stay drunk for 24 hours.
God, that poor
Is
girl.
she dead? I want to check for a pulse.
With that, you, that's really good, man. With that, you look over, and Abel sort of perks up and goes, "Oh, Orpheus, what a luxury it is to see you."
Alright, it's not all that. Let's go.
No, I'm quite enjoying my time here. Well, I kept the 2 safe and sound, as you asked. He sort of stumbles forward a bit and goes, "Oh, it was a bit of a tizzy getting them in here."
Come on, buddy. Let's get you home. You don't look
Yes.
right.
Is everything alright? Everyone's safe?
Yeah, it worked out okay. I wish we could have got you all earlier, but, the 24-hour thing. I guess then we realized we could just go through Zavrix's portal, so maybe we should have, but you live and learn. Glad you're okay. Are these 2 still breathing?
Oh yes, they're quite alright. Just passed out is all.
Oh, God, okay. Diamisha always says passed out means that it counts as alcohol poisoning, and that's no good.
Just enough to get in, of course. I didn't want to get poor Tick drunk. She's a child, for Pete's sake. Come now, Orpheus,
Yeah.
have some sense.
Look, don't talk to me all familiar. Let's get going. I want to sling Tick over my shoulder.
Yes, well, I suppose it's time to go, but you must say I did quite a good job keeping them safe, didn't I?
If I must, yes, you did. Good job.
There we are. Now then, where to? And he sort of stumbles forward, and you see the bartender, a familiar-looking, chiseled man with slick back hair, go, "Right, are you looking to exit? I've been trying to get that man out of here for a long time."
Thanks for looking after them, barkeep.
Yes, of course, it's the least I could do. Now, on your way then. Yes, thank you, barkeep. You did us well, and thank you again for the kind refreshments. He sort of cheers up the glass of beer and slams it down on the bar as the bartender prepares the white shots, the angel shots, to bring you back. You all down them, just as you see Malagus appear. "Oh, hey, guys, I'm here. You're leaving already? Fuck!
Why'd you come, man?
I just wanted to help."
Okay, well, thank you, but yeah, we're turning right around. These three are sick as dogs.
Yeah, right, okay, and you see Malagus sort of help get Monty up, and you look down as Monty sort of gets an arm up, and you notice Monty's sort of looks like his yellow scales are a bit more yellow today.
Like, looking healthier or like looking sicker?
Looking slightly sick.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be okay, buddy. Sorry about all this. Let's get you back to your brother.
You all down the shot, the bartender gives you a nod and a smile as the world melts around you, and to the rest of you guys, Orpheus reappears with Tick in hand, Monty nearby, and Abel sort of stumbling by. "Oh goodness, good to see you all. I kept good track of all of them. You'll notice, right here, safe and sound, kept in the bar the whole time." He gives a flash of a smile.
Hire will run up and give Abel a hug. Thank you for keeping my family safe.
"Yes, of course, Hire. You trusted me with them. The least I could do was put them in the safest place I thought. And not to worry, I stayed up all night making sure they were safe and protected. Things got rather rowdy last night. I didn't realize this bar actually got popular. Quite a few ruffians and rustabouts came through the bar, but don't worry, I protected the back little booths with these very hands. Not a finger laid on either of them, I promise." And he sort of leans forward and tries to hug you back, but you sort of smell some alcohol on his breath.
Lean in. Oh my god, thank you. Wait. They're drunk! Oh no! And then I'll go over and try to investigate them both.
Okay, yeah, give me a medicine check, Hire.
17.
All right, you take a look at Monty and Tick and do a quick check. It doesn't look like either of them are truly drunk right now. Not as bad as Abel is. They mostly just seem asleep. Fast asleep. Deeply asleep. You think they're okay. A closer inspection of Monty, though, reveals that his scales are slightly weathered. You think he might be ill with something, but you're not sure what. You recall him looking slightly bad the last time you saw him. But since he's deep asleep, you fear that waking him will probably only make it worse.
Yeah, tough. I'll try to like hoist or like drape his arm around my shoulder to like have him like kind of walk with me, unless he's completely asleep still. Is he?
He does seem completely asleep. You sort of have to sling his shoulder over your own just to get him to move places.
Yeah, I'll try to carry him best I can then.
All right, you do your best, sort of slinging him over your shoulder, and the group of you guys slowly exit the bar. Should we get them back to the inn just so they can rest?
Yeah, seems like they could use a break.
Yeah, able to.
Why, thank you, my friends. I do think I could use a good rest. I'm a bit exhausted.
You look terrible.
Yes, haha, I understand. I'm trying, trying to help.
I avert my eyes.
You helped a lot. We really appreciate it. As much as Orpheus hates to admit it, I'm sure that he appreciates it.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate the vote of confidence from you all. Fine folk, the lot of you, I must say. And you guys stumble back to the bar. Or rather, to the inn, I should say. It's a fairly quick walk back. With people slung over your shoulder, you're a bit slowed down, but luckily the bar is somewhat close in proximity in the grand scheme of Waterdeep. And as you arrive back, you notice there doesn't seem to be a host of the inn as you step in. Normally there's sort of a front desk that you wave hi to the same men or women that you've been seeing the last couple days, but it looks empty now. The inn is still inhabited, though, and you see a few people filling the cafeteria, already having an early morning coffee or breakfast. The smell of bacon and eggs sort of trickles up to each of you guys as you drag your compatriots and friends and family up to your room. After sort of tucking in Tick and Monty into their beds, Abel sort of slumps nearby and says, "I'll keep a good close eye on them while they rest, don't worry, but I might catch a few Z's while I wait, if you don't mind."
Oh, wait, shit. The plan was to wake Monty up and have him go with us.
We could wait like an hour, let him, recover a little.
Okay, maybe we wait a little bit, but if not, if he's feeling too bad, I guess we could always go without. But yeah, let's wait a little bit.
I mean, I think, I feel like he deserves to come with on this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Of course. I mean, obviously it's your call, but,
No, I think he should too.
Okay, so in the meantime, don't know, we could get some crafting done.
I could do that. That sounds nice.
Or we could see if Eddie and Ollie are next door.
True.
The day is ours, I think. You feel free to check on your boys if you'd like, but I'll go to our workshop room, which I think is what I'll call it now. I'll still like to stay with you guys. Samir gives a neutral smile. A lot we've been through, it would make me happy if we got to spend more time together,
You're joining the bunk room?
I know, it's exciting.
Oh my god. It's like you're a completely different person.
I'm excited about it too, what if it is. He gives another neutral smile and goes, but I should say that I don't want to I'd still like to spend some time in my workspace, just to, practice and whatnot.
I think that's fair.
And with that, Samir heads back to his workshop, and you guys are left alone now in the room with a mumbling Abel who seems to be drifting into unconsciousness, and Malagus sits nearby. I want adventure. Let's go do something fun. Yeah.
Okay, you had too much coffee.
Hello? Don't be like that.
Since when are you not wanting a nap, Malagus?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're right, but, I like to have fun sometimes, you guys, right?
You like to drink? Is that
Well, yeah.
what you're talking about right now?
No, listen, fine. We went to the bar and I took one shot and it sounded sort of fun to stick around, but more than that, I'm sort of itching for something. He sort of twitches his fingers and goes, I feel like we almost had a fight yesterday and I don't know, I got my juices flowing.
No one wants to talk about your juices.
Yeah, I know you'd make it weird. God damn it. God, fuck you guys.
That's moan. So
It was supposed to be an ew.
Okay, what tasks does everyone have to do?
Well, I would like to go look for Gravy because that poor cat was all alone.
Okay, that's a good idea. Jaya can check in on Gravy.
I think I have a few sendings I might want to send out.
Deimos has some sendings. Good. Okay, now we're cooking. We'll take, an hour or two in the hotel. Everyone can get some of their, their things done, their sendings, their gravy bonding, their, oiling. I look at Doomum. I don't know. Okay, team leader decides. 2 hours. We'll all meet up back in this room, alright? Break. I follow Samir.
Did we
So
vote
much
on
for
that
not
yet?
splitting up the party.
It's downtime.
Yeah, Orpheus said that, and I don't remember the team leader saying that, but I guess Orpheus wouldn't lie, so.
Crazy work. Okay, so you guys all sort of split up then. Samir can be found in his room, Orpheus, as you enter, and he seems to be setting up a small workbench with loads of what looks like tools and artificer supplies around it. He gives you a neutral smile as you walk in and goes, glad you came by.
Okay, what's first? Jaya placed the first order with the slippers of spider climb, if we want to start there.
We could, yeah, that sounds good. He smiles again. I'm excited to work with you again.
Oh.
I wanted to ask Orpheus, is everything, I understand that you've had a busy last couple of days, and I just wanted to check in. Are you all good?
I mean, I don't know. Yes, but me and Abel aren't all good. But, I don't feel great, about Valhalla, because everyone lied to me, and also it's worse than hell. And Malagus went to hell, and you know what he's like. So if I went somewhere worse, what am I even like? There's that. There's like those sort of things happening, but I wouldn't say I am doing I think I'm doing great considering the circumstances, you know?
I would say so. I actually thought you were doing a wonderful job considering the circumstances.
Thanks. Do you know, I'll get the Valhalla thing figured out, right? Because, you know, either Flixie goes there and checks up on them and everything's sorted, and, you know, I find out Eurydice didn't know either, and she didn't erase my memory like Flixie said she did, and she's good just the way I remember. Or if Valhalla is terrible, I guess I can work for Flixie forever in the Nine Hells if he'll have me. So there's backup plans, you know?
Yeah, there are. You seem a little stressed about this.
Well, it's not great news, right? You know, to find out all of that, and now Abel's still traveling with us because everyone's friends with him now, even though he's not my friend anymore. And, you know, I feel like I say you know a lot, you know? Oh, God. Yeah, like that.
That's okay.
But
Orpheus.
everything's fine. Everything's cool. It's just more material plane stuff. When you're in the material plane, you find out things you didn't want to know. And things get complicated all the time.
Great.
So I guess it's just that the material plane finally got to make Valhalla more complicated as well. Which isn't great, because Valhalla was really simple, and that was I liked that. But it's complicated now, and that's okay too, I guess. Maybe. I feel like I'm rambling. How are you?
I'd say you are too. But listen, Orpheus, we've still spent all this time together, and we've succeeded together in a great many things, I would say. I understand that what you're going through is stressful, but I suppose I wanted to say that you are not facing it alone. You understand?
Thanks, but Samir, if you start telling me I need to forgive Abel, I might walk out that door again.
I never said that.
Okay,
Never.
it just feels like
In fact-
everyone wants a chance to say that.
Why would I say that? He wronged you. That is a very simple thing.
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
It does make me interested that you thought that was the first thing I was going to say. Is that something that's bothering you right now? Do you want to forgive Abel, but don't feel like you
No!
should?
Not even a little. But every time I'm in a room with someone, they're like, hey, have you forgiven Abel yet? And then I'm like, no, I haven't. And they're like, what? He only lied to you for your entire memorized existence, remembered existence. That you two were supposed to be friends and you trusted him and he lied, you know, about important things. I think, never mind.
Go ahead, you can speak.
I'm not sure if anyone understands how big a deal the memory thing is to me. I thought
I'm not
Malagus would get it, but even he doesn't seem to.
I'm not sure he does either. It's a thing that not a lot of people can understand, Orpheus.
But he also forgot everything, and somehow it doesn't. I don't think he's thought a second about what he was like when. But then that's not true because he took the deal to find out if he was Malagus, so it is on his mind. Maybe it just hasn't been on his mind for as long as it's been on my mind, which is always.
I'm sure that's what it is. I mean, Orpheus, I think everybody in the group assumes you are a brave, noble knight who doesn't need to feel anything but bravery. They forget you're human sometimes too. And he sort of
But I'm not human, but
reaches
I
out and
understand
pats
you.
your shoulder. Well, whether you like it or not, you're in a human body. I imagine those emotions might still be seeping through.
I think that's true.
Besides, everybody has emotions. That's just something I suppose you have to live with in life.
Did you always have emotions, or was it something you gained later on?
I always did. It was part of my creation.
You know, for what it's worth, I don't think you should become human. I kind of think being a construct might be better.
I'm sure it seems that way from your side, but for me it's different.
In what way?
Well, it's hard to explain. You might not be able to understand what that is like.
Well, if you could understand what it's like to be a ghost who doesn't have any memories and also went to somewhere worse than hell, you can try to imagine what it's like to be a construct.
I never said I understood what you were going through. I mean, I sympathize with you. I'll never
Okay,
know
well
what you
then
went
I
through.
can sympathize with you, huh?
Well, thank you. I'm glad you see the merit in having a human form.
What? Construct form, I think, but you know.
He gives you a neutral smile. So, those spider climbing slippers?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Right, the two of you begin to get to work, and Samir stops speaking for a while. Back in the room, the rest of you guys are left to your own devices for the afternoon. What would anyone like to do?
Could Demos send out ascending?
Sure. Who and what?
Okay. So he's gonna send ascending to Samson.
Oh
Hopefully,
my god.
one might pray.
You up?
This message will basically just say like, "Hey, it's Demos. I heard some troubling things. Just wanted to make sure you're okay."
You send out the message. You feel it weave through the arcane, and just as it's about to hit its target, something strange happens. Your sending sort of hits a barrier, a shield, and slides off, not quite connecting. You know you had the target right, but some sort of shield, a mind shield, some sort of divination protection blocked your sending. You feel it didn't go through.
Fuck, he blocked me. Okay, then Demos will cast a second sending to Belvedere.
Okay.
This message will just say like, "Hey, it's Demos. Sorry about before. Those weren't real ashes. Can we meet like tomorrow morning? It's important." And about Samson.
You receive a response a moment later. "Greetings, Master Demos. The apology should be mine." And then there's sort of a pause. "There has been difficulty with the new management of the manor. Would love to meet, but am held to business. Unfortunately, cannot leave the manor. Yours, Belvedere."
He took the ashes were fake really well.
I'm so glad.
Professional.
It's a bro right there.
Damn. How many spell slots am I willing to waste on this? Okay, I will send another something. This one will just say, "I understand. Is there any way for us to meet at the manor or otherwise?"
There's a moment of pause, and then, "If you return to the manor, the guards will escort you again. We won't have a moment of privacy, unless you arrive at the earliest dawn, sunrise. There's a moment where I garden alone. There we may speak. Yours, Belvedere."
Perfect. All right. I think that's all Demos wanted to do for his hour.
All right, you spend the time sending, and after a few sendings, you feel content. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do?
I think I'm doing like hungover like 101. I'm trying to help Tick, like, just in case. Like, I'm putting like water like by her bed, like maybe like a trash bag. That sort of a vibe.
I love it. Gotcha.
Poor Tick. It's gonna be brutal.
Negligence.
Listen, every kid's got to get drunk one day.
Exactly.
Every kid's gotta get drunk.
And I'm always saying
Yeah, all right. You do a good job nursing her back to health. Give me a medicine check, actually.
that. You do
Don't
a
make her
good job.
sicker.
Psych.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, your natural healing abilities allows you to perform a pretty decent work.
No, I'm just kidding. I was gabbing. I do bad. 9.
Well, I'd say that's average. You supply water and cold packs on the head. You allow Tick some moments of rest and keeping her well hydrated, and it works. It's enough to supply her with the sort of hungover day that she needs. And with that, is there anything you would like to do, Jaya?
Gravy!
All right. You find Gravy situated in the same spot in your inn as she always is.
He? Sorry,
Oh god. Have you guys checked for a peanut?
No, we know there's no peanut. This is a transgender
Trans
cow.
cow.
Investigation
that's great.
check.
That's great. No, that's great. That's great.
He has been a trans cow since the first episode. Okay.
Why are you upset about that? Okay.
Yeah,
your
come on, Mason.
DM is
Yeah.
transphobic.
Pretty problematic for my DM.
Your internal biases are showing about
I
the
am sick
gender
and
identity
tired of all
we
of you.
decided for this cow.
It's not June anymore. You get nothing. Okay, so you guys, fuck, man. You go back and you find Gravy. He looks well, albeit a bit underfed. You notice the hay bale that you had left out seems to be running a little low, and the one that you had out secondarily, just outside of the reins of Gravy's lead.
Oh my god. Do I have time to buy him more food?
Yeah, it seems as though your friends have all sort of scattered to the wind, and you have an afternoon to yourself. You spend some time going to market. There's plenty of farming shops that farmers on the outskirts of Waterdeep would come in to buy supplies for, and you can pick up several large hay bales for a total of 5 copper pieces.
Wait, actually, let me make sure that I even have money. I know those slippers were quite expensive from what I remember, and I wasn't quoted anything, so it really just makes you think.
I
Really
recall
makes you
a
think.
quote, yes. There was a quote given.
There was not a
I
quote.
think you gave us the quote while we were at market buying the materials, so Jaya didn't get to consent.
There was a
to the
quote.
quote.
There was a quote involved, I recall.
Someone was quoted. I
I
was
didn't get a
quoted.
quote.
There was a quote. Certainly.
Jaya was not quoted. Okay, yeah, I can't.
So are you
I
gonna make
can't
Orpheus
get
pay
the
for it?
hay I can
Good
buy the
luck
hay
finding
bales,
gold
man.
there.
bales.
Already borrowing from Doolum.
5 copper.
You
would
cannot
break in
borrow
the
from
bank.
Doolum. 5 copper? You cannot afford a 5 copper item? It's unbelievable.
Well, for a second I thought I had no gold, okay?
Well, luckily you don't need to pay gold for this.
Or, like, any... Well, because if I had no gold, then I probably don't have any copper, because I don't really carry copper or silver.
Oh my god, and see
Oh.
how it comes in
Who's on
handy
their
right
high
now?
horse about not carrying copper.
Peasant
Wow.
money.
I just don't have change from anything, okay?
No fair. I only have 1 copper due to a kind donation.
Thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
Thanks for the gold. Thanks for the gold.
That we can't keep putting that meme in our podcast. So terrible.
You can't keep doing this.
I think it kills.
It's just because we only advertise our subreddit at the end. It feels too real.
That's funny.
That's real.
How much was it,
Okay,
12
so
copper?
do you really not have 5 copper pieces? Because that would be horrific.
Yes, I have plenty of gold too. I just didn't. I wasn't sure. but I have
All
plenty.
right. Well, I'm glad you found it. That's all. Okay, so you guys watch as Jaya leaves to go to the market. Jaya, you select a lot of hay bales and bring them back. Gravy is excited as you walk back in and goes meow as you enter.
Ah, Gravy, I'm so sorry. I can't spend more time with you.
Meow.
Can I get him like a little toy? Like, I don't know if he could play with the ball, but hell, I'm gonna get him all. I'm gonna get my baby some balls.
Meow.
Wow.
Are you paying
What
for
else you
Gravy's
can eat?
surgery?
So where are we transitioning him to? Is it he to her to he, peanut to that?
FTM.
Peanut.
FTM.
FTM.
See, this is what happens when I don't give you guys any monsters to fight.
What the? No, this
Gender
was
gets
from episode
involved.
1 because
Yeah.
it's a fucking cow and everyone used he/him pronouns on it. Cows are only assigned female at birth.
Wow, all cows are girls? Not
are
all
we-
No,
cows.
a sign.
Wait, are we sure?
Fucking said, Mason, you fucking old prejudiced bitch. I should have said female at birth.
I like the old part of prejudice, bitch.
Thank you.
For
I was trying to think of the word bigot and I got there backwards.
All that
I'm
matters. is
proud that you got there.
I'm also glad you
guys.
got there.
Well, don't be too proud because it's not fucking June, so
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys need to shut up about it. It's really not June.
it's not June anymore. But Gravy's still trans because that's canon.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't it be canon?
Gravy's been trans since before Deimos joined the party. Okay.
Transracial.
Whoa.
No.
No. No.
No.
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so Jaya, as you head back in, you hang out with Gravy for a bit, who seems to enjoy your company. Your cow is a bit cramped in this inn and has been creating quite a bit of refuse in sort of the corner that you've sort of set aside for a cow. You've received a few complaints of the smell from Malagus, but everyone else seems to be keeping it in. Nevertheless, though, the cow seems to long for the pastures, for the fields. An inn is no place for a farm animal, but luckily this afternoon the hay seems to satisfy Gravy in such a delightful way that all he can do is meow, meow, all day long.
I want to get him a good life so bad. I want to give a good life for my cow. I'll also clean up just to make sure that, clean up any poopies, any pee-pees.
Yeah, we did leave a cow in our hotel room for like 3 days.
Hashtag this is why I play D&D.
For the poopies and the
This is
peepees.
what I want.
No, I respect it.
Hey,
It's really good, man. It's just
don't
good quality
yuck
stuff.
my yum. This is what I really thrive to do in D&D.
No, I'm yumming your yum. Give the more lore, the better.
You're yumming my yum. Stop it.
Whoa.
Okay, so then next up, I would like to have Dulam. Tell me what you would like to do, please.
I mean, I heard we have 2 hours, and apparently we can leave, so I'm going to the morgue, and I'm getting my brother's heart.
Brother! You make your way to the morgue. The city's morgue, in specific. It involves you walking all the way to the castle district and making your way inside. You enter the cool crypts beneath the main offices and travel among the stone until you find the tall, lanky, sort of white-skinned, almost ghoulish man, Asparagus. Dulam, welcome back.
Hello.
What can I do for you today?
A couple days ago, I talked to one of your assistants.
Yes.
They said that since I'm technically the last person to really know Dr. Him, that I could do what I want with his body.
Sure, the body is still here. Would you like it now?
I suppose so, yes.
Right this way. He crosses his arms over his chest, and his long black coat sort of flaps in the cavernous crypt breeze as the two of you walk down long hallways past caskets and urns, traveling from one room to another until finally you enter a dimly lit, candlelit morgue. You see the table set out, and one of them in the far corner has this sort of crystalline magic structure on it. He approaches it and seems to almost reach out and grab one of the prisms, pulling it off, and you see the large shield sort of evaporate into the air, leaving what looks like now the rusted, crushed body of Dr. Him, with a large acid splash right in the center. You look at the body and you get that odd sensation in the back of your head that you recognize this person because it is you, and it is a strange feeling sort of looking yourself in the mirror, especially looking at a destroyed version of yourself. The rust starting to take its form, and Dr. Him's core seems to have a bit of acid melting along the side of it, ever present.
Do you have a way to transport this?
Well, trash bag. I jest.
What the fuck?
We offer a variety of casket options, each one for sale.
Oh.
Are you
How much are
interested
your
in
caskets?
a wooden or metal casket for your friend?
How much for the metal ones?
Well, for a fine cast iron casket, we charge 12 gold pieces. Quite a bit, I know, but for the ones you love, who could put a price on that?
That sounds fair to me. I hand over 12 gold.
He smiles and takes it willingly. You see him sort of lean back and count the gold and then say, "Right, give me just a moment to prepare him."
Thank you.
clasps his hands again and disappears off down a long corridor. A moment goes by and he returns, sort of lugging on his back a small-sized metal casket. It looks quite nice with huge arms on the side for carrying and a sort of coffin-esque shape on the top, with even a small inscription on the top, which looks to read Dr. Him, may he rest in peace. Aspergillus smiles at you, and you see yellowed teeth as he sets the casket down carefully, removing the body with utmost care from the table and slowly placing it in the cushioned interior of the iron casket. A few small metal bits seem to remain on the table that Aspergillus calmly scoops into his hand and places delicately in the corner of the casket, closing it carefully and looking over at you and smiling again. Yes, well, it's yours now. I suppose you'll be wanting this. And he slowly approaches the large slab that the body was found on and removes what looked like a small piece of parchment, a letter of death. He passes it to you and you sort of glance over it. Looks to simply outline the time of death, cause of death, general impression by the mortician, and the next of kin, which you see now has been written Dulam in fresh ink. Aspergillus smiles and goes, "Off you go then. I suppose I'll be seeing you again soon."
Thank you.
And he leaves you with the
Slowly.
casket. You grab it. It's pretty heavy, actually. You unfortunately don't have the sort of 4 people necessary to carry it as one might on their shoulders. But you being a robot of admirable strength, am I incorrect in
Above
assuming that?
average.
Above average, yeah. You're able to sort of lift it onto its side and carry it as one might a large bookshelf, wobbling it back and forth, dragging it along the floor if you'd like. Either way, you can tell the interior components are well preserved due to the sort of cushioned nature. There seem to be feathers and silks. You take the casket outside, and people give you sort of strange looks in the street as you sort of drag a large coffin through the streets. Where would you like to take this item?
Back home.
Right back home?
Really just one-upping Deimos' whole shtick.
Really elevating.
Just elevate the concept, you know?
How much gold was for that urn? Is it like 3 urns to 1 coffin?
It was 2 gold just for the bread, girl.
Oh my god.
Demo said, yeah, fair price.
Deal.
It's a banana. How much could it cost?
All right, so the casket gets dragged all the way back to your inn. You leave an imprint in the dirt, and sometimes even in the cobbles, scratching up some of the cobbles as you drag this pure iron thing all the way across.
Respect.
I would like any cobble I notice I mess up, I would like drag it past it, sit down the casket, mend the cobble, walk up, break some more cobble, mend it.
Just breaking cobble. It takes you a while to get home then, I should say.
I was given 2 hours.
Yeah, you got 2 hours. You mend it and grab it and mend it and sort of walk to and fro. And eventually, after enough time, you finally come back to your own inn and take it inside. Luckily, there's no front deskman to sort of give you any look for this, but the sort of average denizen of the inn nevertheless sort of turns over and gives you a sort of strange eyebrow-raised look at the unusual thing you seem to be bringing inside. And after you drag it upstairs, you find back in your room, you open it, and you find Jaya feeding Gravy in the back and Hire nursing Tick and Monty back to health. Malagus sort of sat up against the wall. All of you guys watch Dulam sort of crack the door open and then push it wide to drag in this huge creaking, dragging coffin. It stops every once in a while to go back and mend the wood damage made into the hallway and then come back and drag the coffin into the room. What the fuck is that?
Dr. Him.
Like you're fucking like your guy? The fuck?
Well, I'm his last of kin, so
That doesn't mean you had to go pick him up.
I think I did. I think I only had a select number of days to do this.
Why'd you bring him here?
Where else should I put him?
I don't know, in a graveyard somewhere, or a scrapyard. Wherever robots go when they die.
Usually we get rebuilt.
Or you get rebuilt. Oh. Well, that doesn't seem to help my problem of thinking here, which is that it's confusing that you got yourself a... Malaga sort of rubs his head and goes, fuck, man, I don't even get... you know what? I won't pretend to understand it. Just bring him here. Yeah, you know what? Put him next to the cow. Why don't you? Sure. You know, why not?
Okay. I start dragging it next to Gravy.
Yeah, there we go. Add a lad. God damn it. Malaga sort of rubs his eyebrow ridge. Ja, you see this medium-sized... Well, it's a small coffin get dragged up next to you and Gravy.
What's in that coffin there, buddy?
Dr. Him.
Oh, what are you gonna do with the body?
I was thinking of burying it, but I suppose I wanted to ask, does it matter where you bury people?
Depends on who you ask. If you ask the government, there might be specific locations where you're supposed to bury the dead. If you ask me, I think you should bury him in a location that was, important to him, or you, somewhere that's has sentimental value.
I'm not exactly sure. I suppose I can't bury Dr. Him inside of the university.
What if you just put him outside? You know?
Maybe this town has cemeteries.
Maybe.
We should check.
Just seems like a common thing for towns to have.
Sorry, my towns didn't have them.
What did you do with your dead?
Well, they're
Usually rebuild them.
Are you gonna... You keep saying rebuild him. Do you know how to rebuild him?
Oh no, that's why I was wanting to bury him.
Well, yeah, let's go bury him, Dulam. Oh, see, now you're explaining yourself. I thought we were just being crazy right now.
Whoa. Glad you got the body, Dulam. That's really important.
Thank you. I'll likely keep the core though.
Valuable. It's sentimental.
Well, he did tell me to keep it and to study it. I'm still not exactly sure why.
I'm sure there's a reason.
You
just gotta keep looking for it.
Is there any chance part of your soul is in there?
Well, I guess I don't really know how souls work. Would his have left already?
Oh, yeah, good point.
You're religious. I feel like you'd know about that.
DM, do I know about that?
Go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
2 + 5, 7.
From your memory, Hire, you recall that, or rather from your religious teachings, you recall that typically in terms of souls, when things die, their soul usually goes with them. Now, that's typical for living, breathing creatures, right? However, with autognomes, or constructs in general, that aren't technically supposed to have souls, you imagine that whatever put that soul in that body would likely have just returned to wherever it started. But then you think about it more, and having gotten a higher roll, you decide, no, if a soul was, a piece of it at least, was placed in a body, that body then technically hosts it. Same way sort of Orpheus works. If Iceland's body dies, Orpheus goes back to Valhalla, theoretically. So in this case, as Dr. Him passed, it is likely that the soul inside departed off to an afterlife somewhere.
I
Is what you
that
conclude.
to Dulam. Yeah, sorry about the false alarm. He's probably peacefully resting in the afterlife.
That's alright. That's probably for the best. Either way, I guess we'll have to figure out where graveyards are.
I'm sure we could find one.
Be a good place to visit.
Well, I mean, Malaga sort of looks around. It seems like we sort of have the time.
Fuck yeah.
How long has it been?
It's probably been about an hour of time now. I should also note that having finished all of his sendings, Demos, you are also sort of hanging around the room, as I recall. So you sort of notice the coffin in the room as you sort of step out and look over and you see all that situation.
He's trying to one-up me. I just know it.
That smug fucking robot.
That fucking bitch, god damn it. Well, let's go bury your friend, you know? It's a nice thing to do. I think we can all agree that would be a fine thing to do this afternoon. Let's go find like a graveyard or something. We can dig up a hole.
Sure. Should we ask the locals which ones are the best graveyards?
Sounds fine with me. I'm also good to, like, you know, just go find one too. Like, you know, I don't know about you, but when someone's dead, they don't really care where you been. I don't know. I feel like there might be a whole thing if we go to a nice graveyard and then we have to dig up someone else's bones and bury old Dr. Him on top of that, and that'll be just a whole thing, won't it?
We don't have to do that, I think. I don't know why you would assume that we would have to do that.
Well, we're not gonna
No.
pay for a grave plot, are we? I mean, Jesus, what are we?
Oh God, please don't make me dig up someone else's bones.
See, look, now you're upsetting higher.
Let's see how much it is. You know, I really don't know how much it would be to bury a person. If I was American, I would think that it was a lot of money. But yeah, let's inquire before we resort to grave robbery.
Nobody said we're robbing them. I mean, unless they have something good.
I almost wonder if the academy doesn't have its own graveyard.
Oh, for teachers. That's smart, Demos. Let's go there first.
How many teachers have they gone through?
Oh.
Well,
Probably
2 by now,
not.
correct?
Wow, have we
Really
personally been a
fun.
part of 2 teachers' deaths?
Well, we only killed 1.
But we've been associated with both.
Yeah, I guess we have.
I guess we should go find a graveyard.
All right, let's go off to the academic ward. Fucking crazy people, Jesus.
Hello?
And the group of you guys then exit with the coffin. Your team now helping a bit more, Duelam. Demos, if you are willing, you can take up some of the brunt of the carrying of Dr. Him.
Nice. Gotta check to make sure it's actually full.
Demos is like, wow, you bought a lot of red ashes. How much did this put you back? 200? Can I just say the way the morgue works, the fucking city morgue that taxpayers pay for is fucking crazy.
What do you mean? What's wrong with
Anyone
it?
can come pick up a body, just like the first person to claim it gets it. Also, they sell coffins for a profit. That is crazy.
What's wrong with the city morgue, man? What you hate on the city morgue for?
It's just crazy.
You love the city morgue, man. I don't know what you're on about.
I think that's just Asparagus' side hustle.
Listen, every good man has got a side hustle. It's just how it goes.
Is this
Every
our
man of
side
purpose.
hustle?
We need a
I
pregnant
think-
side hustle.
Our side hustle is, I would say, our killing people. You know, it's like how we can kill people. You know what I mean? Or murderers.
No, I don't.
I feel like it has to be okay. I feel like it has to be fixing items at the thrift store. That was literally a side hustle.
No one told me about that.
A
I wasn't
secret
there
side
for
hustle.
that.
Well, our side
Sort of a
hustle's
secret one.
being like politicians and like working for the Lady of Pain, kinda. It's a lot of our money.
Ah, working for the man. Yeah.
Or the lady.
Whoa. Oh, pain. I like that. All right, let's carry this goddamn corpse. Demos, get that side. Higher, you get that side. Let's go. You guys pick up the casket and drag it off to the academic ward. As you do so, Orpheus, would you like to continue your I suppose your building?
Yeah, I think I'm just crafting in blissful ignorance. I think I'm just crap.
Are you having a stroke?
Clasp, someone help.
If I died just then, you guys would feel so bad.
Oh,
I
no.
think I'm just
Helpful.
crafting in blissful ignorance. Like completely unaware that my friends are now not attending but hosting a few.
Why would this ever stress you out if you knew?
Would stress me out. Hey, Samir, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
It's a sort of never mind, no preamble. Flixie implied that Iceland like magically charmed you. Did that happen?
What? I don't think so. That sounds crazy though.
Yeah. Could I cast Identify on you?
Sure.
Okay, I put my hand on his top of the head, and I'll go ahead and burn a spell slot, so I don't have to stand like that for 10 minutes. Are there any spells currently affecting Samir?
Okay. You cast Identify. Samir stands there a bit uneasy.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I know this is weird. I just think it would be important to know if she did that. And most charm spells, if I, remember correctly, you're aware of them after they wear off. So if you don't know she charmed you, then it would probably still be active.
Maybe, but she's not on this plane, is all I think about.
Yeah, but I mean, if her going to a different plane broke the spell, I would think you would still, wake up,
Maybe, but it concerns me to think that I've been under the control of a charm spell this entire time. It concerns me more that you think I've been under the charm spell this entire time.
I didn't until Flexi said so, and then I was like, oh god, I don't know. He said it so certainly, and he didn't seem to lie about anything else, I don't know. There's no reason not to make certain, right?
No, of course, that makes perfect sense. You see Samir sort of scratch his head as you cast Identify. He puts on a sort of typical, very practiced look of, you'd almost describe as worry. He looks back at you as you finish your spell and you determine there don't seem to be any overarching spells cast on Samir. You determine that his backpack glows with a bit of energy, but something almost blinds you as you finish your Identify spell. There's no aura of charm, no eminence of evil around him. Instead, sort of centralized around center mass of his head, right in the middle of his skull, emanates the most blinding magic you've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus.
You have never in your life detected a spell this powerful. This is a wish spell, cast sort of center mass on something, and it seems to be sort of the animating force of Samir.
Sick.
He looks at you uneasy.
You're a wish spell?
Well, partially. I told you, in my home it is quite, it is not uncommon to find wishes.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were one. That's crazy.
Well, yes, you asked earlier if I was born with emotions. That was part of the wish.
Was that you'd have feelings?
Yes, and a personality similar to Samir Arvalas.
Huh.
My father was an expert golem maker. He could craft skin and joints and a stature that looks very human. He sort of shifts his body and gives you a smile, as you can sort of tell. But
Yeah?
it's hard to create a personality. That's why I've always been so fascinated with Dulam. A creature with real personality, born as itself. That is really interesting to me. Me, that personality was born as a wish spell.
Oh, that's really cool.
Without that, I perhaps would just become a standard golem.
Well, it's not going anywhere, so no need to worry, right?
He smiles at you. Yes, did you encounter any charms?
No, I didn't see any, though the wish spell was a little blinding, but I think you're in the clear.
Okay, good. Thank you for checking. I appreciate that.
Of course. Sorry to, frighten you or whatever. I don't
No,
know.
I just-
It was weird when Flexi mentioned that. No one else had mentioned her to being good at charms, and then I was like, why wouldn't Samir have mentioned that? And then I was like, oh, maybe because he doesn't know because he was charmed. But yes, you weren't charmed, so no worries, I guess.
Thank you, Orpheus. Yes, I am. Well, I am happy to hear that. If it happened in the past, I didn't notice it and I don't remember it.
Okay. Hopefully it just didn't happen. Did you know she was good at charming? Were you aware of that at all?
No, but she was a very talented arcanist.
So I've been told.
Yes, I'm sure many.
I wish you'd gotten a chance to talk to her when we had her here, when we could bring her here. I don't know.
That would have been nice. That's a good idea.
Well,
Unfortunately,
we're not going to get to the chance, yeah.
yeah, we won't get the chance. But no matter. We'll still have other ways to solve the mystery, right? He smiles. Now, you're
think
doing
so.
a great job on the spider slippers. I was just going to comment on your progress. Very nice.
Oh, thanks, yeah. I put these sick fire decals on the side where it's like, you see the spider legs are the fire. Do you like that?
I do really like that. I think that was a nice touch.
Yeah, I thought you would.
He smiles and sort of quiets as he gets back to work. All right, Dulam, you and Jaya, do you want to come with them on this mission?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, attaboy. You travel with the group then on this strange mission, and all of you guys carry this casket in a true funeral dirge through the city. Eventually, you reach the academic ward and sort of do this awkward dance where, while carrying a, not insignificant coffin, you circle around the entire academy looking outdoor garden or cemetery. As you do so, can I get you guys to roll for me a investigation check, please?
I just want to beat Maisie once.
I'm not there. It's all up to y'all.
Slutty 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, a disgusting sexual 20. That's a great roll, Hire. You look around as you guys walk, and eventually you find what you're looking for, a small courtyard that seems to be nestled behind an archway. The gates are open, and there seem to be a few scholarly folk passing to and fro under the shady, what look like oak trees that shade a majority of the patch. You notice inside there are about 24 or so evenly spaced gravestones. Each one looks old, with moss covering the top and deep inset lines on a rocky tomb. Walking inside, there look to be a few sort of open spots here and there, and as you approach, you notice these are tombstones of headmasters and tenured staff, important members of the academic community, the pillars of the community. You walk in with a coffin, and you get a few odd looks from a few of the academics that walk by, but it seems to mostly be students who gossip a bit and then move on to their classrooms, all wearing their traditional academic robes. You sort of set down the coffin, and Malaga sort of cracks his knuckles and goes, "All right, who brought the shovel?"
I think we should get permission first.
Permission. Look at this guy talking about permission. Come on, Dulum. We don't need shit. Fuck those guys. What we need is a shovel.
This isn't our land, Malagus.
Let's go
no
ask.
one is nobody's land, you know?
No, this is definitely the school's land. We should get permission. Deimos and I should maybe avoid any test taker people in Jaya.
Fuck does that mean?
Oh, we had this thing where Deimos and Jaya and I all took a test, and then Deimos and I stopped showing up to class after we got in. And
I mean,
we
the teacher
killed
died.
the teacher.
The professor did die hard.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think you're
so-
expected to go to a class that the professor dies in, you know? Seems like standard procedure.
Fair. All right, in we go then.
All right, you guys walk in, and Dulum, what exactly are you looking for as you travel through here?
Suppose I'm trying to find some like official like wing, like maybe some sort of like front desk, like a reception, someone who can point me to someone that has authority.
All right, you meander through the halls a bit, looking for somebody with authority. Give me another investigation check, please.
21.
Pretty good. You look around. 21. It doesn't take long to find somebody of what looks like high standing. What looks like older teacher. Somebody who likely has some sort of authority here. An older woman with long graying hair and a sort of regal air about her, wearing a long, tall hat, signifying some sort of professor status. She walks with a sort of regalness, and you notice beside her floats by a small stack of books. Likely the professor, some sort of arcane. You walk by, and she immediately notices that you have a coffin with you, and she sort of slows down to go, is there a problem here?
Hello. I was curious if you knew who to speak to about burial permissions here.
Yes, burial permissions. I'm sorry, are you a student here? Is this some sort of joke? I don't mean to be crass, it's just burial permissions.
Yes, I'm not a student here, but I am the next of kin for Dr. Him, who I believe was a professor here.
Dr. Him?
Very esteemed professor.
See. Yes, now, was this the professor of the Otto gnomes and Warforged and that type?
Yes,
Oh.
I heard that he actually became a professor very quickly here.
Yes, I heard of his passing. What an unfortunate incident in that alley. She sort of nods as if she's in understanding and goes, well, I suppose a professor who dies in tragedy is permitted a spot back there. I think I know who to talk to, but I should warn you, young man. Is it man. Sometimes these things do take a while. We'll need to pick a plot out and make a headstone, and, well, it just might be best you leave that thing with us. She sort of gestures with a open finger to the casket.
Okay, I think that's all right.
Thank you for understanding, and, again, I really appreciate your cooperation in the matter. It's actually funny. This is sort of a good time to be burying somebody out there. We actually had another teacher pass recently, unfortunate circumstances that we're having a burial for.
Oh. Were you able to recover the body?
Crazy.
No, unfortunately not. This particular professor passed away on business, we were told.
Oh.
Most unincriminating question.
Find that body? That's weird.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, it really was an unfortunate circumstance, but it's no matter. These things do happen. Unfortunately, staff overturns in the magic departments is quite high, I hate to say. Now then, were you looking for a specific... And she sort of looks at you and looks up and down. Oh goodness, you wouldn't happen to be related to that professor, would you?
In a way, I believe I am.
Oh, that is much too bad. Unfortunately, we do have well, I suppose we can waive the fee for now. She gives you a sort of kind. She's doing you a favor.
Thank you.
As I told you, we've already arranged a rather luxurious funeral for this, and she sort of looks over at one of her books and flips it open. Zavrix the Boundless. What an unusual name. Yes, unfortunately, we'll be burying an imp casket for him, but quite a few of the local academics will be arriving. We even have a few adjunct professors who will be making an appearance. Supposedly, he was well known. I think well liked, though. She looks at the casket one more time and goes, yes, right, I'll go ahead and take that from you. We'll bury him along with this Zavrix, if you don't mind. A nice plot. Does that sound all right with you?
I suppose so. Though, one second, I have something to grab. I want to open the casket.
You can't be acting like this in front of strangers.
I don't know better.
That's your excuse.
You can't be acting like this. All right, you walk over to the casket. I assume you're procuring the heart.
Yeah, I'll get the heart and then the letter that said I'm the next of kin.
All right, you grab the letter and you sort of chest cavity. Unfortunately, the core is a bit disintegrated from. You see the woman sort of put a hand to her face and go, "Oh, good, jeez, that is horrible."
Yes, it was quite a tragedy.
Yes, I would say so too. Is this something that, she looks over and goes, is this something that I need to take attendance to? I just would rather there would not be a corpse on my floor for too long.
Is she referencing, like, me taking out the entire corpse?
Well, I imagine you open it up for a little bit. Are you closing the casket right afterward?
Yeah.
Okay. You close it afterward, and she goes, right, I'll be taking that now. She waves a hand, and you see a flicker of magic appear, and the casket slowly floats off the ground.
Thank you. Is there anything else I can do?
No, if you're ever interested in specifics, do come and find me. My name is Lady Elira.
Sorry, can you say the name one more time?
Elira. Elira. This is harder to say. It looks better spelled out.
No, I like it.
Great, thank you. I likely will be coming to check in on the progress soon.
Good, yes, that can be arranged. I suppose have a pleasant day. She waves her hand and looks at the group of you and gives a smile.
Ma'am, do you know when Professor Boundless's funeral is?
Yes, I actually believe it's, let's see here. She opens up the book next to her. Looks like it's tomorrow morning. You're free to attend if you knew him. All of his students were invited. I'm not sure if you were students of this fellow or not.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course. Do let me know if there's anything else I can do to help you all, and have a pleasant day. She smiles again.
You as well.
She walks away, the casket being relieved of your hands, and the group of you are left now, sort of standing about in the middle of the academic ward. What would you like to do?
Well, thank you guys for coming with me. I guess we should go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Great. Start walking over.
All right, you guys make your way slowly but surely back to the inn. During this time, Orpheus, you continue working on the spider slippers, and the afternoon slips away. Is there anything specific you'd like to be doing as you and Samir are working?
I kind of asked him all the questions I wanted to, but I do think Orpheus is like noticeably more erratic than usual.
Erratic. I see.
You know, more like, oh, do you need help with that? Never mind, you got it. You're so smart. Anyways.
Thank you, Orpheus, but you don't have to worry about that. He sort of looks over what you're working on and goes, I think we'll be alright. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit stressed.
I mean, yeah. Are you mad at me? Because I know you were mad at Deimos for signing the contract. And I know I'm not like your son or anything, but you just seemed pretty anti-Flixie. Why are you so against Flixie? Like, why don't you want to sign the contract if being human is something you want, but you don't want to work for him, I guess?
I suppose he sort of looks off in the distance. I've worked for him before. You know this.
Yeah.
I spent time working with him. It was a long time I spent working with him. And I suppose then I considered myself a good judge of his character. That being said, he is a very intense person, a very frightful person to be so close to. He sort of grasps at the air at words. I don't know if I could spend 100 years with him. He treats you better than he did me. I think maybe he has grown a bit since I knew him, but in the kitchen in hell that he wishes to employ you to, I don't know. Perhaps I don't have as much experience as you do with time. That is a long period, and I don't know if I could sacrifice that.
How long have you been alive, Samir? Because you said you'd only been in Surkat for like 3 years, right?
Well, it depends. Are we counting that time we spent with the lizard folk god?
No, because you were like unconscious that whole time. That doesn't count. Cut that.
Well, I was alive, to be fair.
Yeah, but you were asleep. I've been conscious for millennia, so we're going based off consciousness.
Well, so you've been conscious for millennia.
Yeah. I'm the oldest person you'll ever meet. Besides
Who's
maybe
old?
Malagus.
Who's older, you or Abel?
Huh. Maybe Abel. Well, but then that was all bullshit talk, because he was considered older because he remembered more. But turns out that was a fucking lie.
Well, but you probably remember who was, like, around first, right?
I think we're... before Ridicy really rose to power, you didn't exactly know each other. I mean, I guess you saw faces, but it's all sort of hazy back then. I think Abel was around back then, and I was too, but there's no saying who got to Valhalla first.
You guys really didn't interact much at all?
I mean, maybe, Samir, but no one was talking to each other back then. It was sort of just one big eternal battle.
But
you know?
surely you remember how long you were alive then, right? Like, was it a great many years? Were you there longer than Ridicy?
I don't know. Who's to say when Ridicy arrived or how many years? I mean, there's no sun, there's no daytime, there's no nighttime. It's just goes and goes.
You just don't remember.
I guess I don't remember. It all sort of bleeds together before Ridicy.
Of course. I'm sorry that you've lost that memory, but I wasn't disappointed, Orpheus. Flixie's been trying to get the better of me for many years. Those 3 years that I was in Surkad were hard for me, especially during my time with him. And after I stopped working with him, he tried so many times to get me to, work for him again. And I thought I was, I don't know, doing the first thing I had ever really done by myself. No one told me to do it. I made my own decision. I want to do that anymore. And I considered it a personal win. So I suppose to see you and, I guess now Deimos and Malagus make that deal, I don't know. It's not personal, Orpheus. I was surprised, is all.
You're... Okay, but wait, how old are you? Not counting the millennia you were asleep.
It's hard to guess, Orpheus. Time moves differently in every plane that I've been to. My age in my home of the plane of elemental fire is likely very different than my age in Sorcad, which is likely very different than my age here in Waterdeep.
But Samir, from your perspective, how many years have you lived?
He shrugs. I guess I'd have to count.
Are you avoiding this because you're really young or because you're really old?
I don't think constructs think of these things very often. I mean, ask
Shouldn't-
Dulam the next time you see it, alright?
I've asked
See what-
it. It's said 72 years, 3 months, and 12 hours or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it knows. You don't know how old you are, for real?
I don't... Orpheus, I'm not going to...
You
alright.
spent 3 years in Surcat.
No, you're right, you're
right?
right. He puts down everything he's doing and turns his whole body to... Alright, Orpheus, you have my full attention now. I will answer this question because clearly it is important to you. Now,
I'm just curious. It seems like a natural thing to ask.
well, yes, but I tried to do my work and 3 times you asked it again, so clearly you need to know, so let's do it together. Listen,
Okay.
I've told you before, when I'm working on projects, I prefer not to get into this too much.
Okay.
He sits and
Chatting's
looks
a
at
normal
you.
part of working together, just saying.
He sits and watches you and he has a neutral expression on his face.
Okay, 3 years in Surcat. How many years before that were you in the plane of elemental fire?
Not counting times that I was in stasis or in worlds that took time away from me unforgivably. I believe I've been alive 29 years.
Oh my god, you're so
I'm
young.
conscious.
Wait,
He
you're not
smiles
even that much
neutrally.
older than Deimos. Wait, how old is Deimos?
He smiles neutrally. Is that good?
Yes, that's the answer. Okay, thank you.
Okay. He turns back to his work. Now, no more distractions for the rest of the day.
Ah, fine.
And you guys continue. The rest of the group of you finish with the casket and return back now to your... Is there anything else anyone would like to do today? You guys have nothing planned currently. Can we just go get fucking Orpheus and do this weird, freaky door in the wall thing? It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I want to see if Orpheus is done with all our commissions. I feel like I placed mine quite a few days ago, actually.
Yeah, wait. You did place an order a long time ago, didn't you?
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's go check in with that Orpheus slacker, why don't we?
I'm not defending him.
The fuck?
Orpheus just loves his work. That's it. And Samir.
I think it's more so that he needs. Never mind.
Therapy. It's therapy you're talking about, right?
I was thinking more like a father figure.
What?
Deimos, you ready for a brother?
No.
Oh god, that's fucking horrible, Jesus.
Wait, and then that would mean, and I like vaguely point between Deimos and Malagus. You guys
Whoa.
would also be brothers. Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh. Got that wrong. Botched that.
By the transitive property.
Alright, let's go check on Orpheus. Demos, come with me. We need to go ask about your order.
Yeah. March up
Right.
to that workshop.
You guys exit, walking over to the workshop. Orpheus, you finish the slippers of spider climbing with Samir's help, and they look wonderful.
Fuck yeah! Hands up, brother! I go for a high five.
He gives you a neutral smile and goes for a high five and goes, "Well done, Orpheus. Your skills have only gotten better.
Fuck yeah, couldn't have done it without you, man.
I'm glad I was here to help. You did a great job."
I admire the spider slippers.
And just at that moment, there's a knock at the door. Clack, clack, clack.
Oh, I bet it's Jaya come to appreciate all the work we just did for him.
I slam the door open.
Oh, it's you guys.
Hey, we got a question, you bitch.
I close the door.
Hello.
Hey, wait! Stop it.
Okay, what's up? You guys look like you went somewhere.
Oh yeah, you notice the sort of tombstone grease on us? Yeah, sort of your typical tombstone grease.
Did you go grave Robin?
I wish I wanted to go grave robbing, but these
No.
idiots wouldn't let me.
Oh, so you just went to the graveyard. Okay, what did you come to ask me about?
Oh yeah, Deimos has a question. Go, Deimos.
Yes, Orpheus. I just had remembered that I'd placed an order quite some time ago. So I was just, here to check in on the whole thing. Given how much time you had.
Well, it's just that Jaya ordered first, so we did his first.
Oh, I see. And that took you all day, did it?
It did!
Okay.
Deal with your son.
I wouldn't say that. Demos, your order is up next. We promise. That's the guarantee of this institution. Haha.
Okay, good. I trust you, Sam.
Of course. Sorry that there's been a delay, but your order is next. Right?
You guys are
Morpheus?
just so popular
Yeah, Deimos is up
with
next.
like orders.
Perfect. So there we go.
Good. Should we?
Just feels like that was a disciplining moment, not a rewarding moment, Samir.
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Samir. I bet it's tough to work with someone like Orpheus. You know.
It's just Deimos is quickly turning into what we in Valhalla call a brat.
Well, I feel like that might be an unfair wording. I mean, he did place an order in a business, and it would only be fair for that business to respond with the
Oh, it's a business.
goods
is it?
provided.
Deimos, how much are you paying us again?
Well, it's the materials cost about 500 gold.
And let's say for skilled labor, it's what, 10 gold an hour? And it'll take us 6 or 7 hours.
Is that the
Ten
going
gold
rate
an
in
hour.
Waterdeep?
Market prices?
No, I'm not going to charge you for it, but Smear, I think you need to start, parenting with a sterner fist.
I don't know why you keep saying that like that, but I will, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I don't know what you guys want from me.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, where's Jaya? I've got his shoes.
He's upstairs or down wherever our room is, wherever.
Okay. Got a little lost there during your tantrum, buddy. It's alright.
If it makes you feel better, Demos. Nope, never mind. I'm actually gonna stop. Never mind. I'm backing out.
No, it's yours, lizard boy.
If it makes you feel better, Deimos, you're more of a brat tamer than a brat.
Okay, wish we hadn't. I'm going to find Jaya. I can go find Jaya.
You guys head back down, and Samir tidies up the room and says, I'll join you in a bit. Heading back down, you find everyone else in the room just sort of about. We've been waiting all day to do something, Like, Abel's probably already slept off his hangover. I think we should just kick him awake. And while we're at it, I want to go maybe get, like, a drink from a bar. That sounds delicious, doesn't it?
I don't know if I ever want to.
I've been drunk.
Yeah, the alcohol really hurts. Malagus, let's find you another substance maybe for a little bit.
The
Let's
fuck
fix
does
it
that
up.
mean, another substance?
You used to smoke all the time. Did you use it up? Do you have
Yes,
a
I
dealer
used
in
it
Waterdeep?
up. I need to find a dealer in Waterdeep.
Who was your dealer?
Well, in Surcad, it was that guy Trent Whispers. You remember him? Nice guy.
Oh.
Why'd you beat him up then? That one time.
Well, I mean, you
He
got
was,
to
like,
show
burning
who's
a
who,
bridge.
who's boss,
Yeah, I guess so.
Totally
I bet-
reasonable thing to do.
At some point, we were going to try to get in contact with Abel's old crew, right? To let them know what happened. So, seems like them's the type of guys who might have some on them.
For you,
I think
Malagus.
that's a wonderful idea.
medicinally.
They could just walk into the bar and see whoever's smoking the most and ask if they've got any, if they're carrying.
Oh, see, look who's up. Now Abel's up, and now we have to hear all of his bitching. Well, I think it could be worth it to go to the... Oh, goodness, I have a horrible headache. To that establishment where those ruffians live. Yeah, I can go do that by myself. I don't need you guys to buy shit for me. That's embarrassing.
Well, but we need to go anyways, so let's go as a group. But first, let's go to the Etherians.
Like the furries?
Hmm?
I think you're right. How did you make that conclusion?
Did you hear avians? Like the birds?
She died.
I want you to know there are
Barbarians
plenty
to
of
me.
humans and elves and boring other races where I come from too. Just
It's
kidding.
weird. We haven't met any of them.
That is crazy work.
Look, we're a motley crew, you know?
Uh-huh. Like us.
Yeah, like us. Higher smiles. Okay, Monty. Good morning.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Hey, bro. What's up? God, I feel bad.
Hey, I'm really sorry about everything. Life
Yeah, sure.
sometimes sucks all the time. I'm
Yeah.
really glad you're safe. Not that you were ever in danger. Or any of us really. We're being followed by creatures that will surely kill us if we fight against them. So we think they're off our tracks. Anyways, do you want to go see the temple? I think it's important, and maybe a doctor for you as well. But is that something you could be up to?
Yeah, that sounds good, bro. I think I'd like that. Is everything okay though? Cause oh God, I think Abel shoved me in that bar for a long fucking time.
Yeah, I think he got confusing advice. But I think he was trying to do his best. He knew you were safe there because the people we were following can't get you there. So he was trying to keep you safe, but sorry it ended like that.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't feel very good, Hire. I feel a little sick. I don't know what's up. I think I have a fever or something. My mouth is so dry.
Ooh, that's not good. Well, we'll go to a doctor today after all this is over. Okay.
Thank you, Hire. I appreciate that. Yeah. Right. If you guys are gonna go to Hire's people, you mind if I remain here for a bit? Just to sort of sleep this off. I'm still a bit ill. I don't think I've quite gotten a long rest yet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Thank you kindly. And Abel sort of leans back up against the wall. Well, fuck, what's the plan now, eh?
Time to send to them and then plot our other group to split off and go for the door.
Time to make an appointment we don't plan to keep. Except we do plan to keep it also. We have to, yeah.
Well, I thought the plan was for Hire to cast Detect Magic, but doesn't he have to, make the appointment?
I mean, I doubt they'll mind if he's 5 minutes late, right? So he can detect the magic, we go through the magic, and he peels off, goes back, makes the appointment.
Ah, shit. I do hate being late. But oh god. Okay. Let's do it.
Wait, so was I downstairs to get my shoes or not? I was confused where I was.
I think we're all in the hallway. Let's say we walk into the room and we find you. Jaya, shoe delivery.
Ah!
Try them on.
Oh my god.
Do you like them?
Oh,
Do you like them? Do you
my
like them? Do you like
God.
the spider fires on the side?
They look so fucking cool. I put them on.
Check it out. They have tiny holsters just like you.
Oh my god! You have really outdone yourself.
Yeah, you like them?
I love them.
I hug you. I just sort of jump at you. I'm so
I hug you
glad.
back.
They look great on you. Really add some flair to the uniform. While I'm hugging you, I sort of turn and give Deimos an evil eye. They were totally worth waiting for, right?
Hello. Yeah, no, that was totally worth the wait. I'm so excited for them.
I'm so glad you like them.
Quality on these are good.
Thank you. It's because I measured all your toes individually to make sure they'd fit just right.
So fucked
Custom.
up. Right. I was responding to Deimos.
Just gotta put his 2 cents in, huh? Got it. Okay, let's go meet some Etherians. And I wink, but no one can see it because of my goggles.
No wait, Jaya, climb the wall or something.
Yeah, climb the wall.
Yeah. Can I climb on the wall?
Yes, you can climb on the wall.
Yay. I climb on the wall.
You have to be more excited for the pod.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah! Yeah. Jaya, you slip on these slippers that fit perfectly to your feet, and as you begin to go to climb the wall, you find it practically like a flat surface. As if you change directions, you begin stepping up the side, moving up it gracefully. You reach out your hands almost in a Spider-Man fashion and begin sort of slipping up the wall, a large hippo sort of sagging a bit on the wall, but nevertheless crawling up the side. Jesus
Guys,
fucking
imagine
Christ, Jaya,
how
that's
much
scary as
cooler
shit.
my shots are gonna be from up here. Oh
You
my
already
god.
shot from the back.
Death from above. It's crazy.
You're like a fucking spider person. Why did you want this? Did people in your goddamn army have this? This is creepy.
No, I just thought it'd be cool. I didn't think that'd be as expensive as it was. But hey, you know what? We'll get our uses out of it.
Yeah.
Can I go on the ceiling?
Yes, you can.
Ah, yeah!
You begin climbing
No,
up
this
the
is where I
ceiling
wanted.
and hanging upside down. It's not like you're completely anti-gravity. Your body still sort of sags down a little bit. You're just able to cling to it enough that you can move about.
Guys,
And
look
thus,
at this.
you
I
climb
pull out
around
my
the whole
pistols
room.
and I start doing little tricks with them with my hands.
Spider-Man.
That's pretty sick.
They'd never see me coming.
So, should we send to the Aetherians?
Yeah, sorry. Got you.
No, this is distracting. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I'll cast sending. So I'm gonna be honest. This one is on me. Anyone want to tell me any of the names of any of the Aetherians?
Wasn't there like
Bloody.
a
That is
snake
on you.
fellow?
I
That
thought
is
it
on
was
you.
on me. I'm checking my notes.
That one might be on you.
I was wrong. I do have it. It's deep.
It's deep?
It's deep.
Why is it
So
shallow?
So deep.
Because I used to
It's so
take
deep.
notes, like day by day, rather than like organizing them by tabs.
Oh, by depth.
Depth.
I still take notes chronologically, and I just command F when I'm trying to figure something out.
I have 40 pages of non-chronological notes.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I have 94 pages of chronological notes.
Holy shit.
Dying.
But it's because I do the recap, right? So I even have to write down the stuff that's like not plot important, like Jaya plays with gravy.
Hello, that's insanely plot relevant.
I've got a Jaya plays with gravy counter going over here. Every time you play is one more time that we get closer to something happening.
Oh god.
All right, so you send to hire. Give me a name.
So I'm digging through my notes.
We didn't have it.
I'm still looking.
That's all right. Take your time. Unless you want to roll like a history check for me, or
Roll it.
I mean, I said it was my bad, and some people like agreed, and like they didn't have to out loud, but. Okay.
does anyone else have it written down? Because then it would be.
History check.
I think I do.
Oh.
Oh,
check.
I at least
Higher
have the leader of the Plinth Temple.
Hire thinks for a moment. Duelim. You watch Hire think and try to remember. Chime in.
I remember Atticus was the snake leader.
God damn it! I do have that in my notes. That sucks. Oh yes, thank you. Sorry, I was really nervous last time I went. I guess had my mind on other things. I'll send to Atticus.
All right, you send to Atticus, the Sneeple and leader of the Plinth people. What would you like to say?
Hi, I'm sorry for my absence. Much has happened. I guess what's like a meeting like 15 minutes from now? Or what's a time 15 minutes from now?
Yeah,
according to
you
Google?
pick a time 15 minutes from now. We'll say 3:30.
I will meet you at 3:30. My whole party will speak with you. I have money. And that's 25, I think. So sent.
Right, you send that. You get a response a moment later. Hire. Thank goodness. We haven't heard from you in days. We were worried you suffered a horrible fate. Yes, your attendance is so greatly welcome. I count the minutes.
This guy being so. Anyways, I said 3:30. So, we'll wait till 3:16 and then start looking for doors.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you guys wait around for a few moments, sort of bumbling about. Who all are we
I try to
bringing
make
on
myself
this
presentable.
particular
sorry.
mission?
Well, who all wants to come with me and Deimos?
What the fuck are you two guys doing?
We're going to see the wizard in the office between the minutes.
Oh, where's everybody else going? Doesn't Hire need to do the whole detect magic thing?
I mean, yeah, but then we're going to split up, and Deimos and I are going to go through the door, and everyone else is going to go to the Aetherians.
I don't want to go to them. Those guys are all poor and starving.
What the fuck? Okay, fine. Then go with Stinky or
Yeah.
Stinky. Sorry, I don't know why you guys caught strays. Frick you, Malik.
Yeah, no, listen, that's on me. I'm just like, I thought we weren't splitting the party for some reason.
No, it makes sense right now.
Yeah, that fell apart really fast.
Okay, that's great. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I'll come with you, Hire. That sounds great.
Oh, okay.
Yay, starving people. Sorry, that's the last time I'll say it. I'm done now. I'm done.
I'll come meet the wizard in case it's dangerous.
Sounds good.
Jaya, Sam.
Samir's still upstairs doing his stupid workshop thing. I think he's cleaning up. Let's ditch him.
I will go with higher.
All right, shall we? It looks like we've only got a few minutes left. Shall we go?
Sounds good to me.
Sure, we don't want to be late.
Haha. There we go. That's the right attitude. All right, you guys all gear up and exit the inn slowly but surely. So you guys are all headed to the plinth to make an appointment for 3:30. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, you guys all exit the inn and make your way over. You look at the times on the walls and notice that you've got about 15 or so minutes to walk there, and it's about a 20-minute walk. And you make your way, and Hire, you get that moment in the back of your head where you're like, shit, they seemed really excited to see me, and I am gonna be.
Better not take too long.
And you guys begin walking. Hey, Orpheus, was there anything specific that Reximir said in that instruction that we need to do?
Let me see. Locally called him Interpreter can be easily summoned him luckily about him anywhere in the city be late. Deliberately, specifically choose an appointment. Be sincere in your attention to arrive, but choose to be late. Walk past an alley and you will find a door that wasn't there a minute ago. Once you do so, come find me. Yours in silence and necessity. Still don't understand what that means.
I think that means they fucking hate ya.
Could that be a hint on where the place is?
I think it's them asking me not to talk to them, like to be quiet unless I need them.
Oh.
Or like
That's
unless it's a
weird.
necessity.
I
Yeah.
thought it was because they're a masked lord.
Like that's just a masked lord sign off?
Well, sounds like we should take alleys.
Yeah, for sure, alleys.
All right, you guys go walking through the alleys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you walk at an
Trying to
ambling
inspire
pace.
a jog.
Okay, all right, a brisk walk, a bit of a jog, trying to catch up. Using the many large clocks adorning some of the streets in Waterdeep, you're able to keep up with the time, and you guys go sort of dashing back and forth. Who is keeping an eye out as you guys go?
I would say all of us, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I have detect magic proc, so 30 feet. And I would also be looking out, I guess, if I could.
Okay, you guys go dashing through alleys on your way to the plinth. With your commands in place, you think things are going well, and you guys are running about, still about a couple minutes on time, but as you continue moving about, can I get an investigation roll from everybody, please?
My 2 8s on the board.
19.
Oh,
16.
Ooh, Watson.
I have plus. Watson has a +5.
Oh my god.
13.
All right. You guys go running
11.
between the alleys. You find hundreds of doors on your jog. There are all sorts of back doors leading to restaurants, to smithies, to shops, to houses, even to other alleys. There are so many doors on your run, and every once in a while, those of you who rolled slightly lower, Jaya, point out a door that you're like, oh, that looks like it might be a magic door, but on closer inspection, you determine it's not, and you go running by. A few minutes later, you guys hear a small chime from a nearby clock tower revealing it's 3:30, and Orpheus, you spot it first. A door that stands on the side of a building a little too close to another door. It is completely unassuming, entirely wooden and simple. There doesn't seem to be anything unique about it. It just sort of stands out to you as being unusual. Why would there need to be a door only 3 feet away from another?
Yeah,
Nothing indicates that. And as you get closer, higher, the door procs for you. The entire thing is glowing brightly with magic.
Nice.
All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun.
Thanks, man. You too.
Send if it gets really bad.
I don't think it will. I think we have, a meeting arranged by Reximir, so I imagine this guy will at least be cordial, if possibly a bit weird.
What
Isn't
evidence do you
everyone
have
in the
that
city?
Reximir planned this? I feel like all they did was tell you where to go.
They said they arranged a date, I don't know. They implied. It's
put
just
a
a
lot
long
of
time
trust
ago
into
before
this,
the
this
first
fella.
time we got banned from the Blackstaff Tower.
Uh,
So I don't know if things have changed since then.
You guys approach the door and you notice it seems completely standard on close inspection. But the only thing that seems interesting is to you, Higher, the bright outline in blue, indicating it's magic. Alright, I guess this is where we leave you guys.
See you on the flip side, brother.
Good luck in there.
Alive.
Higher, you step away, Jaya following and Malagus joining. Demos, you go with Orpheus, and Dulam, you stay behind as well.
Wait, I thought Dulam was coming with.
Yeah.
Oh, Dulam, you going with? Okay, awesome. There we go. So, Orpheus, Demos, and Dulam all stand in front of the door. You see it spin and spool with magic higher as you step away from it, and you and Jaya turn to walk down the alley. The three of you in front of the door stare at it. It looks simple. It's unmarked.
Can I jiggle the doorknob?
You grab it and shake a little bit. It feels firm, but it doesn't feel like it's locked.
Okay. Open it right up, I guess.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
All right, Demos, you slowly open the door. The unmarked door doesn't open with any sound or any fanfare. It just sort of pulls, and then you feel a bit of pressure, Demos, as the door sort of pulls you forward, opening automatically. You all feel a sort of sucking pressure around you, air bending inward, and for all of you, the entire world lurches sideways. You feel swept through. The three of you look in front of you and you see something almost reach out and envelop you. A sort of ephemeral shape. A portal.
Mm-hmm.
Higher and Jaya, you guys hear a sort of whooshing sound behind you, like rushing air, and you turn around and you see Demos and Dulam and Orpheus are gone, and the door is gone with them. Well, shit.
Bye.
The three of you get pulled sideways and yanked through space into another dimension, pulled hard and fast, and eventually you all arrive in a demi-plane. You guys all feel sucked through this portal. There's a loud popping sound in your ears as you all appear somewhere, land in the plane between the seconds. Time seems to have gone still around you, sort of paused, folded in front of you. You all breathe. It's cold here. Your breath comes out quickly in front of you, then seems to slow down merely inches from your face, moving slower and slower until it seems to freeze in the air, completely still, unnaturally delayed. The ground here is soft and insubstantial, like a velvety fog. The air around you is filled with color floating around slowly and delayed, oil-slick rainbows stretching around you, almost like you're within some sort of slick, strange material. Movement feels syrup thick. All of you seem to move slowly, and it takes some getting used to force your body to push a little more to move faster. You're all at half speed here. Your body seems to force its way through something. For the first inch, you feel no resistance, but then it's as if you hit the air and you have to force your way through it. It feels unusual. Above you, you see clouds hanging in mid-spirals locked in swirls that never finish. And there seems to just sort of be a ghostly light in the air, existing but not coming from anywhere. The space is somewhat boring. You look around, you don't really see much. The only thing that truly stands out to you is a massive and perfectly circular half dome in front of you, embedded in the rainbow misted ground. It's vast, nearly 80 feet across, and its surface looks impossibly smooth, formed from some seamless stone, like granite. This is what you guys see. I introduce you now to Foundry.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, why do we need a map?
Lucky.
This was a group quest. I don't know what you guys are making a big fit about.
Holy shit. This map is awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool map.
Rub it in, why don't ya?
Do you guys not get to see it? Are they not?
Yeah, you know what? I'll let everyone can see the
Yeah.
map. Can see the map. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And this is what you see. What would you guys like to do?
Oh my god. I smoke out of that thing.
Hello? Wizard between the seconds?
You don't hear a response. You look around. There are strange sounds in this dimension. The sound of rushing wind, far off in the distance, the sound of something almost sizzling, crunching perhaps. There is what looks to be strange rocks and marbling in the ground around you. As you sort of step forward and through the misty sort of ethereal ground, you find that there are sort of clumps of almost translucent yellow stones. They look hollow, almost like eggs, but you can see right through them, like amber.
Can I pick one up and like take a closer look at it?
You grab one and lift it off the ground and sort of look through it. It sort of magnetizes light in a strange way, and as you hold it up, you look through it and you see the ground beneath it seems to be slightly a different hue, slightly tinted yellow due to the shape and coloring of this specific like lens almost, but otherwise it doesn't seem to have any other properties.
Weird. I want to look at my friends through it. Do they look all janky?
You turn over and behind to your friends. You see Demos and Dulam, and they sort of look warped and a bit like sort of the Funhouse mirror, where like one of Demos's eyes gets real big, and you see all the star pattern in it, and it makes Dulam really short and squat when you hold it the right way.
I'll put it back.
Mr. Wizard, Reximir sent a masked lord. Oh.
It's over.
We were sent to meet with you.
You still don't hear any response. If you guys are still standing still, you notice the mist around your feet sort of ebbs and flows close to you, but it seems still in the distance, and it's hard to tell anything from the massive stone in front of you. There could be something behind it.
I guess.
Start looping.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys approach the stone. Could I get an investigation check, please? Ones of ya.
Only one of us?
No. We can get a group investigation check.
I mean, doesn't really matter either way. I mean, you guys should roll. I'm not saying you shouldn't roll.
I mean, I don't know if I can beat a 25. Holy cow.
Just roll for the next 20.
You win these.
Won't it feel good if you do beat it?
Exactly.
Gambling core.
10.
A 10. Dulam, what did you get?
30, 20.
Well, proud of my Watson, but it's a 25 over here.
All right, you guys sort of walk around the edge. Demos, nothing strikes you as unusual here, but you do sort of notice as a sort of a wizardly background that this massive stone seems to be enchanted. Additionally, Orpheus and Dulam, you guys note the same thing, and on what looks like the closest end of this massive stone, you find there looks to be a small seam on it, as if there's a door here.
Try to kick it open.
Just barely visible, like a slit. You don't see a door or any lock, just like a small seam. You sort of reach for it and sort of push on a little bit, and nothing seems to happen. But with your high investigation roll, you notice, Orpheus, out of the corner of your eye, there's a swirl of mist as if someone took a footstep about 30 feet away from you. You don't see anything there.
I don't think we're alone here.
Oh.
Hello, Wizard of the Seconds. We have a meeting.
I think with that, Demos is gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I love this usage so much.
Thank you.
All right, Demos, you cast Detect Thoughts. So you sort of reach out nearby and try to find thoughts near you, right?
Yes, thoughts in my area, please.
Thoughts in my area, please.
Please.
30 feet, is that right?
Yes.
Within 30 feet of you, you sense Dulam, you sense Orpheus. You also sense, just on the inside of this rock, inside of it, a sort of frightened mind. It's very blurry and distant from you, as if it's covered by layers of rock, and you sort of lose it for a moment as you try to focus too hard, but you sense there's someone inside of there. Otherwise, you don't sense anything else immediately.
I mean, yeah, Orpheus, I'm sensing someone from inside the half sphere.
But no one out here with us?
No, I guess not. I don't.
Huh. Just
Where
kind of
did you
storm.
I'll sort of wave in the direction that I saw the swirl of mist in.
I think Demos is gonna walk a little closer in that direction then.
You step toward it and sense out with your detect thoughts. And for a moment you feel something. In front of you, 30 feet away, emotions coming from a mind that you can't see. You sense rage and relief, pulsing back and forth so rapidly they almost cancel each other out. There's a sense, something is thrilled to be seen and furious it was made visible through your spell. And just as quickly as it appears, it exits your range and you sense nothing.
Oh, guys. there was something here, and it did not, and did in fact also enjoy being sensed. That was strange.
I have something sort of unrelated. I just remembered. What the fuck did we do with Zabrix's body again? We gave that to the Lady of Pain.
Yes, yeah, we gave the whole thing. Lady of Pain.
Fuck. Did you guys remember I needed that? Because I just remembered I needed that for next year. They wanted it.
Oh.
Do you think she'd give it back? She said it was ours if we killed him.
She did say we could do whatever we wanted with it, but we didn't.
And I guess that's why she made it so clear, but I just gave it back like an idiot.
Orpheus,
I'm
you
sorry.
see something out of the corner of your eye again.
Ha! Okay, there's definitely something here. Show yourself! Show yourself!
A shape lurching through the mists. It's gone again.
I want to bang on the door. Hey, could you let us in? Please, please let us in. We're here to visit you.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, not my strong suit. Guessing you guys aren't that wise, though. It's a 19.
That's pretty good, actually. You hear a voice from inside. It's extremely echoey, and the dense rock in front of you almost completely stifles it, but you press your ear up against the rock as you hear the voice, and you just barely make out someone inside saying, I can't. If I open the door, it'll come inside.
What will come inside?
And with that, Demos, you sense the mind near you again, the rage and pleasure growing closer, 25 feet, 20 feet, 15 feet, and moves faster.
Can Demos try to cast Hold Person on this thing?
Interesting. So, let me think here. With Detect Thoughts, you detect the presence of something you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
So you see it, sort of, with this. So I suppose I would allow you to roll this, to cast the what are you casting?
Hold Person.
Okay. You reach out your hands and you sort of reach around where the creature might be, depending on where you sense its mind. And just as the spell goes out, you feel it fizzle.
Oh.
Something was wrong.
Oh.
This thing isn't human.
Oh, guys, I don't want to
And
be
then you all
up there.
hear a horrible, tormented scream cry out. And I'd like the three of you guys to roll initiative, please.
I'm so glad we split the party.
No.
Split
This
the
is
party.
great. This
Split the party.
is a split the party combat.
I guess we gotta get into combat too.
You're right. I do. I am not gonna make this creature visible on the map because you guys can't see it.
I'm really excited for Hire and I's chill time while you guys are fighting for your lives.
Could call us back.
You guys are going to a doctor appointment.
Equally scary.
The doctor is scary, you guys.
We both got a 3?
Ah, twinning.
Oh my god. I'm with babies.
Hello, I have a +0 dex.
17. Real high roll. Man's roll.
Oh man, troll.
You got a 17.
boys.
Why do you sound so upset about that?
It's horrible. Demos, Dulam, and Orpheus, you guys all in initiative with a creature you cannot see in front of the giant rock. And at the same time, Jaya, you and Hire walk amicably with Malagus toward the plinth, slightly late for your meeting with Atticus. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Yay.
We're gonna die, you guys.
So much for next time.
We fucked up.
I'm glad I at least decided to come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I'm so glad
did.
you came.
For real.
I would have loved to kill Orpheus and Demos. I would have loved that.
No.
It would have been good for me, I think. I would have liked it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So.
Are you guys just desperate for some full results?
Yay.
All right, everyone. In episode 31, A Minute of Your Time, we asked you all, does Samir having a wild shape, to be specific, a huge naked bird thing wild shape, make him sexy? Now, as always, bottom to top, one person voted for hell no, flesh monster. Well, no one voted for could be worse, I guess, ... One vote for, kinda? And 5 votes for absolutely.
Yeah. 5 votes. 5. Oh,
5
God.
votes. 5 votes, baby. We're all on the same
just
page,
means-
except 2 people.
It just means there's more diversity in the bedroom.
And I'm glad you
never
hold
be
this
bored.
belief across campaigns.
You will soon find out it is a moral I hold very dearly and nearly to my
Oh,
heart.
my God. She's sick. She's sick and twisted.
How am I gonna find out? All right, guys. Today we are asking you who had the most relaxing downtime. Who really knew how to chill? Was it scheduling a loved one's funeral, or maybe it was something else? So make sure you vote in that poll, whether you're voting the day this comes out or 8 years from now. We do want to hear your opinions, actually. You can do that by clicking little ... next to the episode title. Then you hit go to episode and scroll to the poll. While you're there, might as well comment. We read every comment. They're near and dear to us. And also, go ahead and follow us on Spotify, just to make sure you don't miss the episode next Monday, because everyone would be really fucking sad about that, especially Isaac.
Oh,
I'd be
you'd be
so
sad.
Really sad. He'd be really sad. So please make sure to follow. Also, go ahead and rate us if you liked it. 5 stars, 4 stars, nothing less. I know we're a 4-star podcast at least.
No, we're a 5-star podcast.
We're a 5-star
I
podcast.
know
We're a
what I'm
5-star
doing.
podcast.
Yeah, baby.
I think it might be
Also, in our Spotify bio, you can find our link tree. This has some really fun buttons for you to press that take you to different experiences. One of them is our email. That's theruntpack@gmail.com. Please email us. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I've been criticized for pushing the email too hard. You can also check out our subreddit, which is r/the Runt Pack. That's a great place for fan art, fan fiction, fan theories, and just community building. You guys want to talk to each other? How many people out here? What if you think you're Hire's #1 fan, but someone else thinks they're Hire's #1 fan? And then you guys fight for a really long time, and then you both get so tired, and then you kiss a little. You can also check out our TikTok, which is the Runt Pack, right?
Yeah.
The Runt Pack, r/the
Check
Runt
out our
Pack.
TikTok, the Runt Pack. That is where you will find D&D cooking videos, DM advice from our very own Mason, animatics based on all the funniest moments in this show. Also fan art, some speed paints by me, and custom items that you can use in your campaign, inspired by this campaign and our own sick and twisted minds.
Hey, baby,
And-
the Runt Pack.
The Runt Pack TikTok, check it out. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. That's all I can say, as we make good stuff over there. And as always, see y'all next Monday.